with your boy Jaffe.
Y'all know it's Cowboy Chuck here.
Also,
Sir,
DJ Black Thought.
All right, DJ,
let's
people,
go.
talk to me nice. Let me know how's your week been. What did you do this weekend? And what are we cooking on this good Sunday? Hey, let me know what we cooking. You know what? We always ask you people what you cooking, and nobody
I'm
never,
just about to say.
nobody never
Never
tells
get an
us.
answer for that.
Right. The betrayal.
I'm gonna hide.
So, listen.
Moses is cooking chicken.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. What's going on? Hope y'all had a blessed weekend. You know, and look forward to the weekday to start tomorrow, Monday. Don't nobody really look towards Monday.
I
But
hate
hey,
Mondays.
you gotta go in there and get it in and make your bread and make it happen. And
The nice people at Pizza Hut made our dinner.
so, you know, yes. I hope everybody being blessed,
Lady.
feeling good, being blissful, and you know what I mean, ready to get this week going and work towards your new goals, whatever that goal may be. So, from our last show Friday, we sort of left it at a good, interesting question that I hope y'all been pondering about, you know, for the past day or so, and really give it some thought, because you know, life, as much as we try to do everything we can and within our time here and within the 24 hours, it still falls short in so many different ways that sometimes we can't get to do and accomplish everything we wish and desire to. And that's fine. But with that being said, the question was, what would you wish you did more of? Work, love, or experience life, people? That was the question we left off with. And I'm dying to really hear
What the people have to say.
people have to say and what we would like to, or how we would like to answer that question in some sort of way.
Let me hear your answer.
That's good. Well, we got work, love, or experienced life. I worked all my life. Always been working, always had a job, always been about my grind. And other opportunities.
Oh, and
Oh, try to repeat the question. Okay, sis. The question was, what would you wish you did more of in your life, period? Love, work, or experience life? So do you wish you would have worked more? Hey,
Hey.
sis, love you, Ken.
all right.
Do you wish you would have worked more? Do you wish you would have loved more? Or do you wish you would have experienced life more? Me, I'll start off. I'll go with I wish I would have experienced
Mm-hmm.
life more when I was younger and expand my horizons more than what I was thought to be, you know what I mean, good enough.
Right.
So when I say that, people, meaning I wish when I was younger and going through my grind and everything like that, and you know, I had a lot of opportunities, I did a lot of things, and one thing I didn't do more of that I should have did more of was experience life more, travel more,
Mm-hmm.
live a little bit more on a different sort of playing field for, you know,
Ellen, my answer is
and for me. So, you know, that's how I look at it. And we do got some comments. Okay, so all right. Patrice said my answer is more education for me. Okay. Okay. Candace said experience life more.
Yeah, I'm with that one. I would rather experience life more.
Me too.
I would have rather traveled more when I was like younger. Travel, seen different spots, been in different countries, all that. I mean, it's still never too late to do it,
No.
but you know, when you're younger, that experience is different as you, cause you didn't have to pay for it. Now that I gotta pay for it, it's a different thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Experiencing fun on your parents' dollar is better. Now,
Sorry, y'all. I'm
what's
saying
going
up.
on over there?
No, I'm setting up some other
Yeah,
stuff.
okay, that question just made me feel blessed because I feel like I was able to do all three now, and now that I'm getting older, I'm getting all three.
Go ahead.
Hey, it says, I guess it's hers. I feel like I need to appreciate the little things more, so I guess that's more towards experiencing life. Okay, cool.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Cause life has its way.
Wait, hold on, DJ. We didn't get your
Yeah, we
answer.
didn't get your answer. Go
Mine
ahead.
is experience life more.
Okay.
Okay.
Childhood was. I worked my whole damn childhood up until now, so it's like I should experience a lot more. But not saying I didn't travel. I did. Been a lot of places. Been
Okay.
a lot of places. But
Did you travel out the country?
Twice.
Okay. Where?
Undisclosed area.
Disclose. Okay. All right.
What is it? Puerto Rico.
That's
Definitely United
Well,
States.
but after it just became the United States. When I was growing up, it wasn't.
what?
When I was growing up, it wasn't part of the United States.
Puerto
It was an
Rico was-
island.
My
It was only
boy.
50 states. Now it's 51.
Well, I don't know when Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico
officially
is
became
not a state in the United States. It is a territory of the United States.
That's right.
But
It does not. It is not one of our states that's on the
Well, it's
the
officially
stuff.
states now.
No.
No. It's a territory. They are considered United States
Yeah,
citizens.
pretty much.
No, hold on.
Pack markers up.
Nah, Joffrey definitely lying.
It's
Puerto
definitely
Rico
not a.
It's pretty much a territory.
That's all it is.
You know what I mean? Like, they get, they not, you know what I mean, like full-fledged on super, like, like Americans like me and you in a way.
Hmm?
But,
They full blown Americans like me
yeah,
and you.
but they more American territory.
They are full blown. If you
Puerto Rico is state now.
can come over without a passport,
Yeah.
you're full blown American.
Yeah. I'm saying, yeah, but you're right. I give you that.
Puerto Rico.
I gotta give my man his flowers when he, you know what I mean? My man, I give him that. That boy, man, he be on his. I gotta give it to him. But yo, I got another great question to
Let's hear it.
throw up in the air.
How you spell
You know what? You still trying to find out what's going on in Puerto Rico over here?
Yes.
My man, listen. Check, y'all. And chat, please answer this, y'all. Let me know your opinion. As we go through life, there's a lot of decisions you gotta make as an adult.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it's a lot of decisions you gotta make as an adult.
Okay.
And when you young, growing up, live with your parents, going to school, you pretty much, got a simple, schedule life, go to school for a few hours, come
Right.
home, do homework, and you don't got no decisions to make.
Right.
Big, for real. Besides, is you gonna do your homework, and could you sneak and not do it, you get caught.
Right.
Without getting caught,
Right.
So, with this question, as you creep into being an adult, it come down to this one major thing, because life get real once you get outside your mama house or daddy house and go out there and thug it on your own. Say you're gonna make it happen all on your own accord. So, question is, y'all, did fear control your decisions?
No.
I'll repeat that question one more time, people.
What's up?
Chat. Did fear control your decisions in life? Have you ever made a decision in your life
What you
of
were scared to do?
Not so, say for instance, not so much. Well, let's say scared or desperate. Desperate, yeah, scared or desperate. Because sometimes you can make a decision, out of fear because you desperately really need something, and you're afraid if you don't have it,
Mm.
that could be bad.
Never made a state.
Oh man, crazy.
I was in a race for Washington D.C.
What?
He, what should be like?
Currently has 50 states. Yes.
But
50 states. with a-
chat. Did y'all make decisions out of fear? Did fear control your decisions in life?
Nope. 'Cause I ain't scared of nobody.
You know, see, the thing is, you think about it's not about person.
No.
It's more about sometimes in
Because a
life-
situation can make you fearful.
Yes. You could be in a situation where something's heavily overdue, and if you don't pay this gonna get cut off.
Yeah.
You scared.
You know what I mean?
Listen, you in fear that she pregnant and scared if it's yours.
There it is.
Yeah. That's a
There
fearful
it is.
situation.
That's a very fearful. And it could be something you like, you know what? Oh man, what the heck? Nah, I ain't expect. You know what's crazy? I'll elaborate.
What's up?
I'll throw you one. I'll tell you a nice
Shoot
story
up in
right
the
quick.
club, then you know.
Let me hear this.
I was at a party.
Right.
Long story short, this was years ago. I'm vibing. My cousin come to me. Shout out to Juice. He's like, yo, man, this chick over there digging you, bro. She said she been digging you since she moved around here, but she never got a chance to go around to talk to you because, you know, you don't be around like that. And when you do, you may be around for a little bit, and you did.
Okay.
But she at the party, and she was wondering if you come over and talk to her. Like, all right, man, I got you.
Right.
Went over there, talked to her,
me.
kicked her with her,
I
right?
really want to see.
We had fun. No, the following, we talked for like a week. Then like the following week, you know, we did what we did. But I'm like, I'm not really gonna want to take it that level with her for real.
Right.
So I thought it was a
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
I'm going out the door. It's all right. So I want to say about almost a month later, I'm getting a crazy text. Oh, you don't want to deal with me, but guess what? You're gonna be a new father now. I'm like, what? Yeah, that's what you told me. I'm like, what? You ain't.
He said it ain't mine. I had to jimmy you on extra time.
I'm telling you. And I definitely use protection. Man, I'll be playing around, man. Yo, listen, I don't play around like that. I learned my lesson a long time ago. Don't do that. Because even if you misfire, you know what I mean, it could be that one time that you fire on point with the wrong point of person. And that can mess your whole life up. So, you know, like I think like a month or so went by, and she come to find out, my cousin come to me like, yo, Chuck, don't worry about her. That girl just mad because you didn't want to be with her. That girl ain't pregnant. I'm like, oh, thank God.
That fear changed my man's life.
Yeah, boy. I made a decision out of fear so fast. I'm like, yo, what you need? Yo, look, let's take care of this. I'm telling you, I was trying to be a super gentleman because, you know, the major thing about it all, when you're in those type of situations, you want to make that person don't so much feel, but play the role until that role is done. So you get the hell away. Nate, what's up, Nate? Let's try to follow this Nate. What's up, mate? What's going on, man? Love, man. Well, they're gonna
Man, my Ferragamo is crazy.
I got an interesting question, right?
Let me hear it.
And I'm bouncing between two of them. I'll go with this
I ain't
one
gonna
right
wear
here.
my crown. I'm gonna wait till I take my hair out.
Well, all right. What impact did you have on your family and friends? What impact do you think you have on your family and friends, people? We all have some sort of impact, and we all impact people a certain way in our lives. Every day I'm hustling. And we impact people every day in our lives, you know, family and friends, in a way that we do not understand and, you know, don't realize in a way.
I think we would have to interview them. That's so stupid for me to say. Because I could just turn and be like, yo, so.
I mean, you're here. Let's talk about it.
I got your asses down here, right?
Right.
All right, yeah. Yo, you be switching up.
First.
Keeping it going, call for some content.
Yeah. No, these are Ferragamos. It's the same Ferragamos every show. I
Okay,
don't
man,
switch them.
appreciate it. But now back to the question of what impact did you have on your family or friends? Family and friends, excuse me. To me, I can only say,
I feel like I impact my family and friends to take risk.
yeah. Oh, so we
Yes, if they eat your food, yes, that's taking a risk. Girl,
Oh,
can't
yeah.
What Treasure said, I feel like I impact my family and friends to take risks. Okay.
Yeah,
I could agree with that.
How's it get some ice?
I could agree with Treasure statement right there, because you know something, she have taken risks and she done swung very big at a lot of opportunities, and some opportunities definitely played in her favor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and she's starting to get very renowned and she's very well connected. So, you know, I never forget when she was always talking about the idea of starting her brand, her friend brand, shout out to Autumn, Would You Buy the Bundle and everything like that. I remember it was just was an idea, a train of thought, and you know, yes sir, appreciate it sis. Chuck said, Chuck inspired me to do what I say I'm going to do it. Yes, yes, yes. I never forget, yes. Yeah, because she used to always talk about how when she want to do it, she be watching this, watching that. I used to listen to her, but I tried to listen. Do it. She like, what you mean? She like, I'm like, sis, go
There
do
we
it.
go. See that's what I was looking for right there.
Go do it. Go do it.
That's what I was looking
Take the risk, because sometimes some risks take some belief and like she just put confidence. And sometimes, you know, it may feel like it's not panning out right away.
And Marcus
But-
inspired me to enjoy life. He taught me how to have a
Good time.
Yeah. I can give the
Yeah,
DJ
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, you know, I told you, like, yo, go take
I feel like the
it.
confident comment is the best.
And he was, okay, whatever way you want to cut the cake.
I impact my family to not worry about anything. I don't worry about anything, about nothing. I pray about it and find a situation.
Find a
Right.
solution. That was
Yeah.
Candace. On her comment, she definitely said, but we're going to go with Treasure right quick. She said, Bells inspired me to be confident.
I'm an arrogant mofo.
And
I'm not,
Marcus,
for real.
and Marcus inspired me to enjoy life. He taught me how to have a good time. Candace, she said, I impact my family to not worry about anything. I don't worry about nothing. I pray about it and find a solution. That's right. Yes, yes. Me, my opinion, how I think I impact my family and friends. I can be very inspirational.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm big on, you know, if I'm passionate about something, I'm gonna go for it. You know, I take big risks. I do take big swings, and you know, I'm not afraid to fail. I used to be afraid to fail, but I'm not afraid to fail. You know what I mean? As I realized, like part of succeeding, if you don't fail at something, you're not succeeding to do something.
No, because I'll read
You know?
Candace's comment. Candace said, Bells inspires me to say whatever is on my mind and let my ADD kick in whenever. Absolutely. Don't. Let it go.
Yeah. But
They either gonna love you or hate you. It's one or the other. It's their decision.
Hold up, y'all. I gotta get my questions back up. There we go.
Here we go.
I got it back up. All right. So yeah. So the next question is, did you make the world better or just?
Time
What's
out,
up?
champ. You answered the question.
All right.
You didn't give me or the DJ
Oh,
a
my
chance.
bad.
You just
Go ahead.
moved forward. Like we ain't need.
My bad. Go ahead,
All
brother.
right. Well, DJ, let's get an answer from you.
Can I have the question, please?
Yeah. What impact did you have on your family and friends? What type of impact you think they'll say you have on them if you was to ask them, like, what would you think they'll say?
I'd say work, enjoying life, and having fun. Yeah, basically, she said it all.
Huh?
Yeah, that's it. Because that's all I do. Because, you know, I give two fucks what anybody say.
Okay.
You know, I'm my own person. I came in here by myself. So, basically, I don't care. I live the way I feel like living. And I only got one life, so,
You sound gonna live that bad boy.
yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I do. Yeah, I'm with the confidence. I install the confidence in everyone because I don't be with the fuck at all. You know what I mean? I really don't care.
Yeah.
It's like caring is just okay, cool.
It takes too much energy to care
Yeah.
sometimes.
And now in a certain situation, I'm gonna care and really think about it. But 99% of the time, nah.
Okay.
And with my friends, they already know. That's why we friends. Cause I feel like we all the same. We ain't with none of the fuck shit.
Well, another interesting question, chat, I would like to indulge y'all with. And don't be shy to comment or talk about it. Let's do it.
Yes.
The next great question / topic we could jump into, y'all, is this. Are you living a story worth telling?
Who can nobody take away from how he
That's right. And Treasure, before we segue, Treasure said, Marcus definitely inspired me to provide. Can't nobody take away from how he raised his boys. That's facts. That man was solid, straight up and down. Still
Man,
is.
I was about to say, you act like he just died. He said,
I know,
man,
right?
fuck. Like, damn.
Shit.
Damn.
I've been to you some roses and shit. You know what I mean?
Damn. Right.
But the question is now, y'all.
Let's hear it.
Are you living a story worth telling?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
There's a little light of mine.
Do either one elaborate first, please?
DJ, let's hear what you got to say.
Yeah, I think I'm living a story worth telling because I don't take no fuck shit anymore. I gotta show people like you gotta live to live, show and prove, And I had some bumps in my history, but right now I'm ironing them out, getting them straight.
Okay.
And that's why I said my storybook would be a nice book to read.
Okay.
Mines would definitely be crazy. For real. Because I've been up, I've been down, I've been left, right. Whichever way you want to spin the cake, the candle, cut it, whatever. I've been in bad situations, but it never actually broke me. That's the best thing. It only made me strive for more and to be greater. So my story is definitely worth telling. It'll be called Joffrey's World. Pick up the book. You can get it November the 30th this year. Appreciate you.
I believe so, but I still believe my story have a lot of more pages and a lot more chapters to be filled before before it fully get told, because I believe, my life has been very interesting. I have come from very humble, different beginnings. Teenager to young adult, I was a totally different man, had totally different sort of ideologies. As I progressed, and became a father, into fatherhood, raising a daughter, it was a very different type of mindset I had to take on.
Right.
And I really had to, learn how to be more mature, work on more important things, and more than that, being a better role model that she can look up to. And I'm just my daughter, because I got nieces and nephews as well. And there's family members as well, too, because, at the end of the day, part of having a story worth telling is having somebody worth their presence. People like to be around people that is worth being presently around, and by the time my story hopefully is over at a point where they can say, you know what? He came, he saw, he conquered.
There you go.
And that's how I want my story to start, begin. And when the Lord want me, hopefully it ends with something great and bang.
Did you just say great and bang?
Yeah, great bang.
Yo, that's good.
Oh, man.
Hey, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, I have a silly question for you guys.
Please shoot.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Excuse me?
It's kind of crazy. He said hot dog.
It's a hot dog sandwich.
You know what's crazy? Did you know that bologna is only hot dog pancakes?
Oh.
Do y'all agree with this statement?
Fuck is up.
Do people wait too long to truly live?
In a
In a
sense,
sense, yes.
in a sense, yes, and then in a sense, no, because most people gonna work all their life. So basically, everybody wants to work all their life and then wait till they retire to start living life. Versus some people that work and still live their life, and then when they retire, they not gonna live their life anymore. If that makes sense. I mean, they gonna live their life, but they're not gonna do like that much traveling or anything. Now they're just gonna sit back and do little simple stuff like plant the garden, walk the dog, get electronic robots
Yeah.
to sweep up. You know what I mean? Have a robot cut the grass.
All types of gadgets and
Yeah.
and shit.
Well, just to throw it back around to y'all game chat so y'all can so I can hear the question again.
Let's hear it.
Just so it can marinate so y'all can hear me clearly so y'all can answer it just as effectively as I'm saying it. Do people wait too long to truly live? My opinion, in some cases, yes. Because a lot of times we want to say, you know what, I'm going to put this off for later. I'm going to do this next month, next year.
Mm-hmm.
And the best part of succeeding at something or do something,
It's
starting now. you know what I mean?
Folgers.
If you start now, you know what I mean, and push yourself for the now and go through the progression of the now, you know, and just do it,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that's when you know, really could say, yo, look, I fully lived. You know, and that's a big part of, you know what I mean, living. I'm learning that as well now, because, you know, there's a lot of stuff I want to do. Like, I'll be like, yo, man, I want to travel to this and that third, and I'm going to wait for this and wait for that. It'll be crazy. So how do y'all feel, Chad?
You got the 2-hour delay call too?
Huh?
You got that 2-hour delay call too?
From 703 4000?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how y'all feel about that, Chad? Do people
I
wait
was gonna say,
too
which one
long
you guys
to
go to?
truly live? I just want to see somebody in the chat, you know, give me their opinion on that.
Let us know, people. Come on, talk to us.
You know, I just want to know, because I feel like, you know, some people do wait too long
They do.
to truly live the life they want to live.
Right. I don't want to be 100 years old and just finally going on a vacation. You know what I mean? Everybody be like, well, you know, I gotta pay my man. Listen, them bills still gonna be there when you get back. Them bills gonna be there the next month, the month after that. So no matter what you do, it's always gonna be a bill somewhere.
Chances are you die before you pay all them shits anyway.
Yeah.
That's kind of true.
Well,
The dead man don't pay nothing.
Right.
well, the good thing.
There's a lot. What the
Go ahead.
hell is that?
This thing is TikTok, so then.
Oh no.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
Just hit the speaker mute button.
No, that was I think that was on the wrong thing.
Yeah, but just hit the button
Okay.
so it won't play from your computer.
I gotta send
Go
it back
back
here.
to
Socks with sandals. What
That's
the-
how I feel about my student loans. They won't get it in this life.
You don't want to get into this.
Yeah.
She's a student throughout her whole life
Crazy.
now.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's I mean, I be feeling the same way. Like, man, listen, I ain't getting
Eventually they ain't gonna get it.
Some which way they are.
Yeah, for sure they will.
Ain't
They don't
gonna
even
say
play that. What they gonna do is wait for you to go ahead and file them good old T-axes.
And grab them.
And guess what, sir? They coming in for
You
their
already
cut.
know. You already know.
They going in for the
They put that shit
kill.
on hold this year too again.
I got it.
What?
Student loan shit.
Nah, don't put it on hold. Make a little plan. Call Sally Mae and be like, listen,
Oh,
I can afford to pay you $20 a good month.
okay. We got another good, fulfilling, fun question, y'all.
Let's hear it.
Is comfort the enemy of fulfillment?
They gonna get
I can't say
$50 a month, but they never get
Fulfillment. So the question is, y'all, is comfort the enemy of fulfillment?
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, it can be. Because if you're comfortable in a situation and you don't want to move, or you don't, it makes you not want to move, do anything productive. But once you see where you're going wrong at, then you chase your fulfillment for that comfort. Yeah.
Okay.
How about you, Josh? What's your opinion on that?
Man, listen. I'm gonna need some time.
Okay.
And I'm gonna spend it to you.
Your comfort could be the enemy of fulfillment because, for instance, case in point,
Let's hear it.
you don't have a job per se at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
It's going on 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Bills start to get a little backed up.
Mm-hmm.
In that moment, through that time of triumph, you trying to do what you need to do to survive and stay above float, right? Okay. Now, once you get that quote that you got a job and you can start that following Monday, your first 2 months you're gonna be so humble, so driven, because you're gonna want to pay them bills. You know what I mean? And once you pay them bills and you get caught up and
Right.
everything good, you're gonna get comfortable
Uh-huh.
and you're gonna take your foot off the gas and start to get lax a little bit, which is good. But then once you get real far ahead,
Mm-hmm.
that's when the enemy of comfort comes into play for being fulfilled. Because what if you have some goals you want to knock down
Mm-hmm.
and achieve beyond just paying bills? Once you get comfortable and those bills are set up ahead and you pay them off, oh, well, I can wait, I'll do that next time. Now, what you really want to achieve, you ain't going to achieve because you're too focused on paying bills.
Well, you say it kind of right, but I don't agree. I agree with some things you say. Like you get that job, and you want to pay that bills, and then once you get comfortable and your bills is comfortable, set and paid,
Mm-hmm.
that's only going to drive you forward to keep what you have. But
True.
the way you don't succeed in your fulfillment is like, oh, you going in 5 minutes late, you end up losing that job per se for fucking around. Then that's when you go back into that comfort versus fulfillment.
Okay, so me, you said comfort
Is the enemy of fulfillment.
is the enemy of fulfillment.
Yeah.
You need that in a sentence.
Yes, sir.
Right.
So I'm not comfortable until I'm full. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There we go.
So with that being said, she said I get off at 8 because we closed it. Oh my god.
What?
Hold on.
So, we're going to slide this. Maybe no, we're going to finish elaborating on that question a little bit.
Like I say, if you get too comfortable, yeah, you might find yourself relaxing, but it just takes this one little slip up to bring you back into that fulfillment era.
Yeah. No. All right. So hold on. Y'all keep going because I gotta work
yeah,
this
yeah.
right quick.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like comfort, sometimes when you get too comfortable, you could start become very complacent and you don't really, you feel like some things don't need the urgency like they once needed before, and you will, you'll take a little bit off here and there, and your ambitions will slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when you go to the job telling you I need these 3 days off because I gotta do this and blah blah blah. That's you. It's like you're managing something that you don't really have time.
Well, we all got time. It's just on how you use your time.
That's like saying you're managing something that you don't really get. How much time you think you got at a job before they fire you for doing fuck shit?
You could be at a job forever. I know people that's been at their job for 30 plus years,
Now, I
still
know
doing
that,
fuck
but
shit.
if you coming in late every day, 5 minutes, 20 minutes,
Just because you come in late, but what if you great at what you do?
that's
And
the
it's
only-
hard to
that's the
replace
only-
you.
Yeah, that's the only way it's going to be hard to replace somebody.
Yeah, if we add value, if we come with, if we show immediate value to, you know, if you have value in something that you do, people will tolerate you until they could replace you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, people will tolerate you until they could replace you. Ain't no such thing as, you know, this person is off the grid because, you know, yeah, you know, they may work the best. Yeah, they may have the most outstanding statistical numbers. You know, when they get here and they do their job and stuff. But a lot of times, you know, you one horrible manager or supervisor
Away from
getting
either
booted.
right or going to jail. It's one of
One
them.
or two. But you one horrible manager or supervisor away.
You are for real. Because you can get a horrible manager that don't know how to talk to you, and then they're gonna say something wrong to you, or they might get too close and get in your face and start screaming,
Yeah.
and you're sitting there like, "Yo, my man, listen, there's other ways we can go about this." And now they raise their finger, and once you raise your finger, it's an immediate threat.
Now, you know what's immediate threat for me?
What?
Once you come in my face and just that little bit of spit from you yelling or something, that little shit just, you know, come
Yeah.
out your mouth. Oh boy, it's on.
I mean, to me, see, those situations are not, you know what I
It's
mean,
on.
them
I'm going
doing.
straight to it.
And to me, that's not, you know, those situations are you outside of your scope now. You're not in the scope of what you are positioned to do as a manager or supervisor. A manager, you know, you manage how things supposed to be going so it can stay smooth. Supervisor, you're supposed to have provision and make sure and watch and make sure that people is okay and stay on point with what they're doing and give them the right visions to do it right
Yeah,
and correct them, not sit
but
there.
that does not mean that that's how it always goes.
I know, I ain't said, but some people, you know, you understand, some people, you know, never had authority or some sort of real authority in their
Mhm.
life. And when they get a little position of power, first thing they want to do is overly abuse it because they feel like they can't. That's where if you get you one bad manager or one bad supervisor away from getting the can, because some of them don't be aggressive with you. Some of them, they'll use their aggression in a passive aggressive way. You know, like, oh, well, I'm just gonna write you up because, you know, you be coming to work 5 minutes late, and you probably got a 5-minute grace period, but they waiting for that last minute to hold you to, hoping they can pull it on you. Oh, well, you know, oh, well, that last minute, you know, was a real bummer, and it's been too many times, it only happened twice. You know?
That'd be the funniest thing.
Yeah. So,
It only happened twice, and they be sitting there like, "Yo, you do this. You can
Confucius.
come in." Okay, so I used to work at a spot, right? I came in there late one time. In the 9 joints I've been working there, one time I came actually late. They had a heart attack like I did this every day.
So what the fuck, Carl?
Yo, listen. And I'm just sitting there like, yo, this is
Now, but they
crazy.
used to, yeah, because
Yo, because they used to seeing me there
on time.
before time is on time.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there like,
That's like my job now. I go there. Yeah, I'm supposed to be there at 8:30. I'm there at 8:08 every morning.
I'm telling you. Okay, y'all. Well, I got another interesting question
girl.
to ask.
Good.
Please chime in.
Right,
Go ahead,
No,
DJ.
no. I just got a little funny question.
Please, go ahead.
Uh, I forgot the damn question. No. Say you never got fired, right?
Yeah.
What's the funniest thing you could ever say walking out the door?
They racist. Y'all niggas is racist. It's the funniest thing you can say because you work with a bunch I worked with a bunch of white people. On my way out the door, I was like, y'all niggas is racist. You know who said something to me? My man Bobby. He was like, yo, that is the craziest statement I ever heard. He said, yo, everybody is white. How could you say y'all niggas is racist?
Right.
Yo, it was hilarious though.
You know.
Well, I didn't get fired at that time. But when I said it, it was like I meant it. It was a situation that happened, and I'm like, y'all niggas is racist. And I'm talking to a room full of white people.
You know,
that's
the
crazy.
thing I ever heard it say, and he say, you fired. He say, oh, well, all right.
Right,
Funny thing is, I heard he's like this guy. He was working, and he got into the union and everything, right? So he's like, okay, you're fired. He said, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, y'all. I was like, what? And for serious, he was back tomorrow.
He wasn't playing. He wasn't playing.
And called the union and everything. He was back on schedule tomorrow.
Yo, listen, man. You gotta use when you get into jobs in this union base. You definitely gotta use the union to your best advantage because they take your money every month faithfully. Okay, and they there to work with you and for you. That's why you paying them. And they supposed to be like sort of the checks and balances. You know what I mean?
Right.
And bridge with the job you work with, so you getting fair treatment. So you're not, getting mishandled or mistreated at a job. They supposed to be the people that have your back to help you fight for your job, correct things that's wrong at your job for you, so you could do your job effectively and stuff like that. So yeah, that was supposed to be for. But I got y'all gave me some. Y'all gave me some. Now, cause the material I'm looking at is pretty interesting. Some interesting questions, and I'm trying to make sure that I keep it very interesting. But I don't want to ask too many wild questions. But
there's never no such thing as a wild question.
Here goes another one. Are most people living their real life or a safe version of it? Again, are most people living their real life or a safe version of it?
That's a good question.
I want to say,
because you got phony people.
Yeah.
And then you got, stand forward people.
Did you just say stand forward people?
Yeah, stand forward people mean they move with the time. And then you got people that just don't give a fuck.
Okay.
So that's all right. So
wait, hold on now. You can't.
I ain't cut them off.
Yeah. I gotta hear. I gotta.
The phony people, they live fucking reality TV life and stuff like that. Shit that really don't make sense in a real lifetime.
Most people portray a certain life that they really aren't living.
Right. And then you got the stand forward people who are predictable. They're gonna go in the store.
Yeah.
And it's like they're gonna go in the store. They pick the same shit up every day. They're gonna go the same route every day. They take the same thing every day. That's a stand forward person. They're moving the way you expect them to move. And then you got
a law-abiding citizen.
Yeah. Then you got these other people that just don't give a fuck. And those are the people like us. We move how we move. And ain't nobody gonna tell us nothing different.
Okay.
All right, Joffrey, you want to elaborate?
Now, some people do, like, I'm with my man with that one. They be watching all this ratchet TV. Then next thing you know, these chicks out here, you ain't had no cheeks your whole life. Now all of a sudden, your whole body's done. You're looking real good. Girl, why you pay for a body? You know what I'm saying? You just did that because you watched this broad on TV? Get out of here. You still a nasty person.
Yeah.
You can still get
Her club is just gonna get shot up, and then
That's it.
okay. That's it.
Like, yeah, nah.
So you feel like most people,
Most people do try to follow trends and stuff like that. Real organic people are not gonna follow trends. They may watch it, but they're not gonna follow it. Just so if it's a conversation or something comes up, they know what they're talking about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, when they know they're really not gonna do it.
so you feel that most people live a safe version of it. Of
Yeah,
it, like-
nobody really lives like. I was watching this dude. He was on a hot air balloon, right?
Okay.
There was a rope between one air balloon
Yeah.
to the other.
Okay.
He was living life.
And when he walked that rope right across to the other.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was living life.
How's that? Go ahead, please.
Huh?
How?
How was he living life?
Yeah.
Because if he went left or right, it was over. So he was living life.
The question, I ain't saying he's living like. The thing is he living a real version of his life?
Hell
Yes.
yeah, he was
Well,
sir, he
to the
was.
fullest.
It wasn't nothing safe about what he was doing. He was living a real version of the life that he thought that he really wanted to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me say, you're standing on an 80-story building, right?
Okay.
And there's another 80-story building across, and they have a tightrope across. Are you walking across the tightrope?
No.
Or are you gonna be scared because you want to live a safe life? Or are you just gonna
I
live
mean,
life the
I-
way you want to live it?
Y'all see?
Yeah, it's the safe life.
No, hold on.
No. Mm-mm.
See, I look at that question. I look at that question totally different from the way y'all internalize it in a way.
Okay.
Because I look at it like this: when you born into this world,
Yes, sir.
you know, you're born into this world by man and a woman, right? You know, you're created between a man and a woman, and the woman push you out. Then your first breath, real breath, into the real world begin, right? And from that point on, right, as you get raised,
There's cowboys and Indians.
as you get raised, you pretty much getting handed a script, right?
Okay.
As you get raised in the beginning of your life, you get handed a script, and no, that to me, I just look at that question different. But when as you born in the beginning, you get handed a script.
Mm-hmm.
You get told the do's and do nots.
He went in the robe.
You get told the do's and do nots, and you know you get handed a whole bunch of expectations.
Yeah.
And people, and depending on who you're surrounded with
Mm-hmm.
or who you grow up with, is how the way you're gonna, you know what I mean, act and be, because that's what you see, that's what you know. You know what I mean? And you're gonna be a certain way for a certain period of time.
Okay.
Now, as you get older, you grow, you start learning new things. You get older, you start realizing, like, you know, everybody have their own script they want to write and live out
Yeah.
before they jump out of the safe version of the script that was living before. You know, and the safe version of that script is the script you was given when you're young to a young adult. And as you get older, you realize, like, wait a minute, this is not the script I really want to live out.
Right.
This is not the version I really want to live out. I'm gonna live my real life, and the way you really live is you live vicariously through the passion of things you really want to do, and don't even care what somebody say, and understand that it's okay to fail.
Okay.
But time out, champ. Because that's exactly what we both just said.
Yeah.
Well, y'all saw my tightrope and all that.
No. That man lived his life the
That
way.
was an acronym, though.
No. What you just said. He lived his life the way that he really wanted to live his life.
Okay.
He wanted to do that.
Right.
Right.
And if he would have failed, it was him
Over.
dead.
Left or
Right.
right.
Left or right, he was dead.
Yeah.
You can only go straight.
So,
Yeah.
like, what you're saying is, like, you're handed a script of to do this, to do that, and
Right.
to follow this, follow that.
Right.
But
Uh-huh.
as you get a certain age, you are supposed to change your script. You're mandated to change your script to the life that you want to live. You don't have to follow
do you
somebody's life.
Yo, Candace, have a blessed day.
That's true.
You don't have to follow somebody's life. You have to make up your own way, your own version. So when somebody looks at it, it doesn't look like the same book they read before.
Yo.
That's true.
Yo, get out of
That's
here.
true, but you gotta understand one major thing though, bro. It's like,
Let's hear it.
Some people,
Cameron.
they're afraid to disappoint others, so they stay in their shell.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And some people, for instance, I give you
Okay, if you're staying in that show, like you're saying,
Uh-huh.
you're not living your
Wait,
life.
tell me exactly.
You're
Listen,
living
how
somebody
do
else's
you count cows?
Calculator.
A calculator.
But
Candace.
but you gotta understand something, man. Like, some people, like I said, some people, they're afraid, because if they constantly been in the show their whole life and that's what they was taught, that's
Yeah.
what they know.
I feel you. Some
They be
people.
afraid to step out and show. For instance, some
Right.
people get raised with strict parents, and they put they put the guidelines of this how the way you gonna
This is how
come
it's
up
supposed to
and
be
grow
done.
up, and this
Yeah.
how it's supposed to be done. This how life supposed to be looked, and this how life supposed to be lived.
Right.
And they live it that way to the fullest because some sort of way they think, hey, you know what? My parents did it, then I should do it the same way.
Yeah.
It's right.
Okay, but let me ask you a question. How many people look at their parents and say, I don't want to be like them?
A lot of people.
Wow. That's a great question.
A lot of people, because a lot of people think that way, feel that way in some kind of cases. But it's more like,
Because now you're becoming like that. What's that commercial?
what?
I think it's progressive.
Progressive, yeah.
Progressive.
Well, like I said, like, once you get a certain age, man, like,
But
your
this-
life script
Mhm.
resonate, a new script in your life resonates.
But that's
But that's
you
not
to
true.
change it.
That's not true because some people will still follow their parents from being small all the way to the age they is now
That's true.
to adulthood and beyond.
Yeah, but see,
But that's when you look at it and be like, that's the same book I read before.
nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, but like I said, when you're older, like, for instance,
I know Chuck one.
be like his dad. Nah. But he got some fun. He's a fun guy sometimes. But for instance, we all talk from experience.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized, like, when I was growing up and all that stuff, just for example, it was like, all right, well, this is how it's supposed to be. Then as I got older, and I was like, wait a minute. I got a whole nother way how I look at things. I see things different. I have a way different sort of complex ideology.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm on a whole nother level. And sometimes the people that I thought I was on the same level, that was on the same level with me,
It
or
wasn't.
correct me, we never was. And, and the difference shift real fast because now I'm creating my own script.
I ended up with his sense of humor. You look like him.
I got his looks.
I got a crazy one for you. So when you younger, right?
Right.
Everybody's
Uh-huh.
ideology is like, oh, you got to get married and then have kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then there's a lot of people that's not married that has kids.
That's true.
I'll be the pappy.
I be Pappy Boss. You
Well-
know who the father of this chocolate baby.
Well, marriage is not the end all be all. It's just that
Marriage is the end all.
it's not.
It is till death do you part. That is what they say.
And guess what?
Or either which way, you can play a part in her death, or she can play a part in your death.
Well,
It's that right there.
well, people get divorced all
To
the
marriage
time.
do you part, right? And you
To
only
marriage do you?
you only got that one
Excuse me,
part.
sir. Did you just say to marriage do you part?
Marriage is gonna do your part.
It depends.
Explain.
Yeah, Mark.
What?
Explain.
Okay.
Got the
I'm
floor.
gonna explain. It takes 6 men to carry.
It takes 12 men to carry one man to.
no. It
his
takes
grave.
12 men to jurisdict you at the judge.
Okay.
And it takes 6 men to carry to your bed, but it takes one woman
to put you there.
there.
Okay.
Well, I got a.
It's a lot of people that's married and unhappy. For sure.
Well, a lot of people get married for the wrong reasons too. Some people get married to somebody just because they don't want nobody else to have them. So they feel like, you know what? If I lock this person up, and hopefully they see, I can make them happy somehow, some way. Though they're not happy with me now, probably put a ring on it will change everything. No, it won't.
Or get married to the wrong person.
A lot, it happens. But I got another interesting question though, y'all.
Let's hear it.
With knowing your death date, if you knew your death date, would you live better or worse? Sorry, y'all.
I'd be on some fuck shit though.
Nah, man, that's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'll be on some fuck shit, and I'm gonna keep it that way.
Why?
Only reason why I say that is because why would I want to know the time that I demise?
Well, what if you don't
If
demise?
they gave me a paper and say,
Man.
you're born this day and you're gonna die this day.
Mm.
Well, man, listen, I'll be up in Bahamas, Aruba every weekend. I'm trying to do something different.
Okay.
So basically, I say I'll live my life to the fullest, but then I'll be on that fuck shit.
Right.
But chat, hold on, Josh, before you answer. Chat, the question is, if you knew your death date,
That's
would
a
you make
narcissist
better
joke.
life decisions, or
Candace said that's a narcissist joke. I don't want to know my date. I live my life like I want anyway.
So that's the question, y'all. If you
I'm not
knew-
even about to pronounce this. Welcome at this point.
If you knew your death date, y'all, if you knew that you're gonna just decease, would you make your life more better in the current, or would you just make it worse? That's the question, y'all, because that question is very, very daunting and hard to really sit there and simmer your mind in a way.
It's a very dark question too.
It is,
It's a very valid question too,
very much.
because a lot of people, if they knew,
Yeah.
I think a lot of people would live more scared.
Yeah, that's
They
what I'm
would be
saying.
scared.
Scared, like yeah.
Listen, you was born to die, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was born to die, but
You was born to live and you was born to die. Your date is written. Nobody knows their actual date to die, but your date is already written out.
So I don't think people will be too much. People probably might be a little more cautious. Might be scared too.
They would be scared to death.
But it all depends, cause
Let me ask you a question, John.
what?
Would you finally try to ride that horse?
No. Because what if your death date is not till like you almost 90-some years old, but you only say for instance you're only 25 at the time you find
Well, I
out.
can respect that.
If you at 25
Yeah.
and you're gonna die at just say 95,
Right.
that is a cool 70 years.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
And that cool
That's
70
a whole
years,
lifetime.
right?
Right.
You could still be scared. Why?
Yeah.
Just because your date is set at that time
Oh no.
doesn't mean. Now, hold on.
I
Is
understand.
that the day that you really have to die, or
Yeah,
It's-
that's your end date. That's your end date.
that's your actual end date?
Yeah,
Like
that's right.
accident, something crazy, you could get into like.
That's your death date.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh well, listen. I'm gonna take my chances and do a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah, what I'm telling you, that's what I'm about to say.
Cause if I know I got 70 joints, I'll be 90 and I had the kid, all that stuff, and seen them do everything that they wanted to do.
Right.
Cool, I'm old as dirt. Pack me right on up. It'd be alright.
Well, you know me, I would try to go faster. Yes.
He said, let me lie.
Go faster. Because I've been on speed on 2 wheels at 161. I would try to get to like
That's
180.
Yo, my man, listen to
180.
me. Explain
Yo,
something to
I
you.
know. No, 161, I had to tuck myself in between the bike, yo. That shit was crazy.
Listen, pack Marcus up. What if you're blind and have to live until up there.
Oh, you good.
What if you're blind and have to live until 90? Wow, good question.
Well, guess what? You got a leader. Follow the leader, follow the leader.
Or have one leg. Listen, if I'm living to 90 with one leg, cool.
Well, they have peg legs for you to walk on, so
Lieutenant Dan got new
That's what I'm
legs.
saying. Yeah,
According to Forrest Gump, and he got
and
new ones.
he still got ass too in a wheelchair.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
As long as he can stand up.
See, I knew one man was going with it. But no, listen, I'm with you on that going fast.
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like the fastest I've been was 200 miles an hour.
Where, Aldina?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes.
Aldina.
Yeah.
Aldina did it for me.
All right.
I know you pushed it to 200, and then guess what? You sold that shit right afterwards, didn't you?
No.
That's gonna get you in trouble, though.
What happened was, I was going so fast that the manifold actually, like the joints inside the manifold broke.
Oh.
And it was $5,000.
Whoa.
And then I met Finney, and Finney took over.
Oh, okay.
And now I got Dubby.
No, I was 161 on the PA Turnpike,
Mm-hmm.
and when I got back into a straight position,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, pause. But when I got back, pulled the bike back up into going forward position, and I looked down. Immediately the next day, that shit was sold.
Nah.
It was sold because the bike was maxed out.
Yeah.
I was hearing like trying to go
fellas.
Trying to go further.
Let's wind it back on. Let's wind it back into conversation.
We are winding. We just in the same conversation. We're just saying that we would push it to the limit if
Talk
we
about
had to
that
face
thing,
our
sir.
safety.
Oh, my bad.
We pushing it to the limit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Excuse us.
Now you gallop on your horse and take us to the next question.
Now, hold on.
My man want to go out in the gym.
Yeah.
I was squatting 550.
But me, I don't know what me and that sort of situation was. I would if I know my death date, whatever, and say it's like, you know what I'm saying, like, well, a little bit high, you got like 95 to live. Okay, well, once you turn 95 on this day, that's it. I bet. What I would do, I make sure I'll start building things so when I'm gone, it's a legacy that's everlasting.
Well,
as if I've never left this earth.
Okay, but at 95, I'm pretty sure you'll build. Well, now listen, but if you go first, I'm gonna bust up in that bitch singing the upper room.
But nah, I'm definitely my whole goal is even now, even without even knowing, is like, leave, man, because the thing is, and we know about it too many times, when funerals come around and some loved ones pass away, family or friends, there'll be a big scramble about how things gonna get paid, how this gonna happen, how the service gonna be, and a lot of times, in a lot of situations, people do not.
Wait.
What?
Wait.
Yeah, I have a question for you guys.
Hold on. There's a comment. I didn't see this. She said, "Oh, I have one leg, or your third leg is gone."
Trying to segue. But anyway,
My third leg gone.
hold on.
There's no
She's
reason for living because I like smashing.
That'd be crazy. But nah.
I like to smash. Ain't
I-
no reason to live.
We done saw some. We all just saw a situation where
Yes.
people. When it's time to get the funeral arrangements, everything said and done. It's a bit scrambled because guess what? Nobody don't have nothing set aside for a situation that may come about. Now the oldest is on family members and others to take care of it.
They don't have life insurance, nothing.
Nothing going on. And if they did have it or something like that, it already been drained out for other resources. Now,
Yeah, I was.
So
Yeah.
it's crazy, So, my major thing, especially now.
Chuck be changing the subject quick.
All right.
Yo.
Yo, I got a question for you, and that pertains to your number 11, but it's worded differently.
Okay.
So, my question is, do you love wholeheartedly or conditionally?
I think we should ask the women in the chat that. Do you love
women.
wholeheartedly or conditionally?
Or do you love I believe women, this is my opinion, I believe that women not all, probably some, but mostly all women, and I think men too in a way. We
Everybody
love-
loves with a condition.
everybody loves with a condition. But I believe that men, as men, we love unconditionally.
Yes.
I believe that men, we
Yes,
love unconditionally.
because a man, when a man loves a woman,
I believe a woman love with conditions because think about it like this:
ain't. Uh,
a woman, I love
Ain't no
unconditionally,
way.
but it takes me a while to fall in love now. Okay,
Shit.
okay, you.
But-
It's clear you've been hurt. You're loved.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's clear.
I believe that women's love on condition, on a condition because if you and a woman together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the beginning, like I said, it's all sun moves and shines, it's everything all good. But
People that's watching on the tube,
He's speaking
y'all can
from
drop a comment
experience.
too. Let us know.
yeah, not to be real, a woman love unconditioned.
Hurt is an understatement.
Yeah. Women's love, women's love with a condition. Excuse me, because if you ain't meeting a certain criteria,
Mm-hmm.
the love could be limited to how conditionally they put it out to you and for you.
But see, and then it's fake.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Now let me ask these women another question.
More like,
Let me ask the women
bad.
another question.
okay,
So, if he's meeting the criteria, say in the bedroom, but he doesn't meet your criteria outside the bedroom, but I swear when he gets to that bedroom, he smashes it down like, what would you do then?
A woman will leave
How would you love then?
just because you sitting there laying it down,
Don't
just
mean you
because
leave.
you a good plumber, doesn't mean that how you a foundation builder. All you doing is cleaning out the gutters. You know what I mean? That's it. Like gutters get clogged and they need clearing. That's it.
Doesn't mean you're a good
You
architect.
look,
Right.
you need to move spiderwebs in the attic.
Yeah, yeah. You can do all that.
Man, I tell you like this: sex goes but so far in a relationship. It goes far, but to an extent.
Okay, do you think sex is mandatory in a relationship, cowboy?
Yeah,
But how does it go so far then?
because
Is it mandatory? You right. You
It's man-
better.
it is. It's mandatory because you gotta think about it like this. If you and somebody's exclusive, right?
Right.
Living together, and that relationship is forged, and y'all got the connection. Eventually, you know what I mean, nature gonna take its course to get y'all to that moment of either y'all gonna get busy with it, and it's gonna go to the next level from there or not. Straight up and down. Now,
Candace said it's mandatory for her.
yeah, because how could a woman really know what sort of real level she really love you on if she don't get busy with you? She
But
could,
see, but that's not really love. That right there is what we call intimacy, sir.
that's a part of love.
Mm,
Yeah, it is.
Pounding her flesh is not really love. You know what that's called? That's called handling survival.
However you want to sit there and philosophize in your head.
Because listen, time out.
Part of it.
Time out. Because animals do the same thing. So that means that's love?
Yeah.
Huh?
I got mine, you better get yours.
Humans. Humans. We all put here. Now, it's about like,
did you see when the
so-
chicken tried to chase the hippo and the hippo?
so this is the question I want to, so this one I ask you in a platonic
It can
form.
be a part of love. Okay.
Could you be in a relationship with a woman
And I get the
and do
GTD.
not have no sort of intimacy at all?
What are we doing? High fiving? Are we living together?
Yeah.
We're living together and I ain't scoring?
But you just said,
Hold on. No,
Yeah,
that's not what I
a good
just
question
said.
Right there, bro.
Hold on.
I know you didn't
Oh,
say,
yeah,
you didn't say that, but I'm just trying to figure out.
Can
could
I?
you-
No.
could you?
Because you want to know what's going to
Why
happen?
that?
ZZ Hill.
Okay.
Cheating in the next room.
I swear to God, because she gonna be sitting in
Making
the living room.
plans.
while the fuck
But then
she's-
sometimes it's not always about the sex.
That's
Because
true.
you can be emotionally connected with someone
Yeah.
and really don't have to actually just go that, you know what I mean, go that route. You just
okay.
the emotional,
Okay.
the emotional,
Okay.
the emotional sexual
Yeah.
arousement that you get
Yeah.
be enough for some people. There are people out in this world that's like that. We're
Yeah.
never gonna act like they're not.
I ain't say it's not. I know some people that some
Yeah,
people that
just-
said
but
they're
that's-
asexuals.
But that's when you call them a companion.
No.
And if you're not getting in the panties, it's a companion. So
No.
I'm definitely getting in panties, and if I'm not getting in the panties, I'm telling you, I'm going somewhere else to get my panties.
We ain't saying you're not getting it. What I'm trying to
No,
ask
you
y'all-
just said you're not getting it.
Yeah, I'm trying to ask y'all is, could you be in a relationship with a woman and just keep it quote unquote platonic without any sort of sex? And
Yes.
say, oh,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
act
yeah.
and
We could be in a relationship. Yeah, she would be my friend.
My God, the best
We have a
ever.
friendship, so that's still a
Fuck that.
relationship.
That's still a companionship, though.
No, a relationship. Yes, I can be. She would be my friend. It's called a friendship.
Yeah.
That's another relationship
Okay.
because they had ship on it. Because once that set sail, that's it, champ.
We ain't talking about
Companionship,
friendship.
too. But
Wait,
How
you
you
talking
gonna-
about actually? This is my girlfriend,
Yeah.
and she's not GTDing,
I'm
and I'm cool with that.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
ZZ Hill.
this is a broke back ass mountain nigga.
No, this is valid. Like there are dudes out there, there are cuckold dudes
Yeah.
that'll sit there and watch. They not getting the cheeks. They gonna watch their woman get pounded through the
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've done that before.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. So,
it's crazy.
quick question, y'all.
Let's hear it.
Who deserves an apology from you right now?
Who deserves an apology from me right now?
Chat, before you answer. Chat. Listen, chat. Who deserves an apology from you right now that you may have wronged in some sort of way within your past, present, or whatever, and you know in some sort of way you should extend some sort of grace of apology to them, but you didn't.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this straight. Me, myself, deserves an apology from myself. And I also owe my boys an apology too.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Me. Who do I owe an apology? Maybe my lady. Maybe I owe my lady an apology. Cause man, let me tell you, boy.
I'm gonna say I owe their mom an apology for the way I went about
You've been
things.
acting and went about things.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I know somebody that owes me an apology, but I wouldn't even accept it. Cause I'm so above their apology that it would be pointless. You know what I mean?
You just said I don't owe a mo for an apology.
You don't know that. You owe somebody an apology.
Who I owe an apology? And I really gotta go into deep thought in a way.
That horse you rode and you
You know? I mean,
First of all, you owe the United States an
Word,
apology.
word.
boy.
Because all the immigration
immigrants.
laws that you have been breaking, sir. You owe the United States
Hold on,
an apology.
Well, when it comes to me thinking about who I owe an apology right now, it's not really so much hard for me to say. It
I owe
just
you one.
it's sort of
We've
a
been
imagine. It's sort of me trying to imagine trying to do it.
Hold up. Hold on, my lady crazy. She said I owe you one for believing the weatherman and leaving too early.
I'll
Thank
say it's a brother that I knew for a long time, and me and him we done had our fell out of woes in a way.
Do I know this person?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, we do.
And we, as a man,
Is it a person that like I know?
yeah,
we know him.
I'll tell you that.
Is it no? Because I think it's the person that I'm
North
thinking.
Carolina person.
Probably.
No, it's not a Carolina person.
No, well, I'll say his name, Freddie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
North
knew
Carolina
it.
person. They ain't with
Brush,
nothing. Virginia.
Yeah.
No,
Hold on, let me finish. But
I knew where it was going.
But it's not so much I owe him an apology right
We need to
now.
apologize to each other.
Right.
No, not so much that, yes. And I say more of an apology may come from me in the way of, you know, I don't look at my friends as regular friends, and we've been through
The ranking together, yeah.
we've been through it all together. Like, you know what I mean, from elementary all the way up to senior high, junior high, all that, and beyond. You're not no longer my friend to me. You're my brother, so it should be, you know, like them years. I cannot act like they don't exist, or they never did. But I'm a type of person. It's hard for me to really stop messing with somebody on some real friend stuff, because you really gotta cross a line with me for me to go that route with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I don't mess with you, I don't talk to you no more.
Gotta be a deep cut.
You really did something to push that line. You know, like I'm a type of person. It's not, you just can't trigger me easy.
Chuck and Juice owe me an apology for beating me up when they came down here and when I came up there.
But you know, I just owe the brotherhood of the bond that we supposed to have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You owe
More
an
of an apology
apology.
right now, because
Cool.
at the end of the day, you know, whatever's real should never have to be talked about, but understood.
Mm. Oh my man, damn! Drop like 3 bombs right there. Cause what's understood don't need to be spoken.
At all.
Let's go.
All right, y'all.
I got a crazy question.
Hit it.
Have you ever farted, right? And then looked at your girl and be like, "Yo, did you just really sit there and did that shit?" And then you get a whole attitude with her, knowing you did it. You was out of pocket.
Yeah.
That's super.
Let me ask you guys a question.
Cause the funny thing is, my cat farted.
Oh,
And then we sitting there living. Yo, and oh my god. Ain't a phone.
So, all right, go ahead, DJ. Ask your question.
what's a comment that lives in your mind rent free forever?
Was a comment?
Yeah, that lives in your mind rent free forever. It could be from a movie. It could be from anything you experienced.
That lives in your mind rent free.
Right back.
I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Yo,
my shit is from life. These are only whites only pies.
whites only
yeah.
pies.
Well, they give us some nigga pies.
She said, how about I turn y'all into nigga pie? You said about 35 miles that way. They got the fuck out of there, boy. Woo-wee.
Yeah.
Listen, nah. Chat, let us know. People, talk to us. Come on now. Don't sit here and just watch. Like, speak.
Right.
Let us know. Let us know a quote, a comment that lives rent-free in your head. Like, there's a lot of people and there's a lot of quotes that live rent-free. Why y'all even... See? I'm telling you. Denzel from Training Day.
Okay, what? You said what comment so still resonate with me today?
What comment or quote lives rent-free in your head?
Oh, okay.
Funny, serious, whatever it is, but it lives rent-free.
It's something that you can remember all the time.
They got a lot of memories. Even with the 12 Gen A's.
Same memories.
I came, I saw, I conquered. It just resonated with me like all the time. I don't know why.
Confucius. Like,
Because in my mind, like, once I sit back, I really think about something, especially something I really want to conquer and accomplish. Once I set it in my mind, I pray on it. Once I open my eyes, it's finished. It's done.
Okay.
So, I came, I saw, I conquered.
And so you
That's the
came
way I
and
leave
saw.
all the women when I leave the house. I can't.
You said came and saw her conquered. So that applies to that little white Jeep that was sitting in your yard today.
Ain't your damn business. But you know something, y'all?
Let's hear it.
the good old DJ. Usually, between the DJs.
She said when Denzel did the interview with Jamie Foxx, I'm leaving here with something. I'm from around the way. I'm leaving here with something, you heard? So I'm leaving with something.
That was funny.
Get your fucking hands off me.
And what that Mike Tyson, what's his name, tried to put his hand on his,
No, I think Denzel it was something, and Jamie Foxx, he looked at him and he was playing Denzel. You know what I mean? He was like, "You get your fucking hand off me." But he was playing Denzel. But then Denzel was telling him like, "Yo, I'm from the hood." He went to a spot. He said, "I'm from the hood. I'm leaving with something." You know what I mean? I'm leaving with something. Like everybody from the hood know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
If you ain't from a hood, you wouldn't understand what he's saying.
Yo,
But he leaving with something.
Hey, people, believe it or not, the DJ been on his writing. It's hard, a little something.
The cowboy is struggling to read what the DJ wrote.
Nah, I want to do and give the honors of the DJ to explain out his questions in his form, in his order, so we can have a nice conversation. Because you know what? We're going to use some of his nice questions. Because he, sent the pictures like, yo, look, I got some topics. I got some stuff I'm talking about.
yo,
So,
Ludacris, I'm the heavyweight champion of the world.
I'm going to pass this good old order to DJ to ask those questions, man.
Let's go.
Let's see what you got.
Fiddy-doo.
Throw it at us.
Fiddy-doo.
we're gonna keep it on with the women real quick.
All right.
Why wouldn't he?
How do you deal with jealousy or insecurities in a relationship?
Ooh, women. Let's hear that.
Spicy.
Talking spicy. Hold on. Let's hear it. Drop your question in the chat.
Go ahead, Candace. Ask the
How do
question.
you deal with that? Women, let's go.
How do you deal with, she said you get jealousy with us?
You told Harpo to be. Yo,
How do
Candace,
you
get the fuck
deal-
out of here. Yo,
That's a good one too.
pack you up.
Yo, how do you deal with jealousies or insecurities in a relationship?
Well, that's an interesting question because
That is.
to me, I start off and
Let's start off with jealousy.
jealousy. I gotta find out what the root of the jealousy. Where's that
I don't-
from?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Now, is that you being jealous? Or.
It can go both ways.
Okay, so me personally, I'm not gonna get jealous. You understand?
Okay.
That's just me. Because
Like
at the
what?
end of the day,
You know your worth.
right, I don't feel like me and no other dude are equal. I don't care what he has or whatever. When God made Jaffe, he said, let there be light.
But what if it's not about another dude? What if
It's about a chick,
no? What if your woman is jealous of the simple fact of
my success.
your family dynamic that she don't have?
That is a banging one right there,
Wow.
Chuck. Wow.
Okay, so with that, because that could be the case in a lot of relationships too. I've seen it. I've
Yeah,
seen that
too.
before.
I've actually-
Wow. I was just gonna say, you're not insecure about nothing. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hold
Malcolm,
on.
by enemies necessary.
Okay.
Candace said,
I don't get jealous, but if something makes him jealous, we can talk about it. Okay, cool.
yeah,
Wait,
but what if?
what?
What if he's just jealous of your family dynamic because he see that you're very family oriented?
And he's not.
Now we're on jealous, but there's still this is still
Hold on.
This is still a two-part question, so
Yeah.
don't think we're gonna veer off.
We're not,
We're
we're
not,
into
but-
both parts of the
Yeah.
question.
Now listen.
What if we got a woman that's on that type of time, per se? Let's go in a whole nother realm, right?
You
And
just
she got
said we're not
that.
gonna veer off, and now you're going to.
No, he's not veering off. He's sticking to the same thing,
I'm
but
using
he's
the same thing. I'm using different scenarios, different examples. Say y'all dealing with, say y'all in a whole nother situation, new fresh woman, everything going good, and you like, hey, look, I got my family doing the barbecue. Look, I'd like for you to come with me.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, cool. She pull up with you. vibing, and through you vibing and stuff with your peoples and stuff,
Yeah.
you know, she was all giggly and bubbly with you in the car a
And
day
then when you get
prior.
there,
Then when you get there, you see her start to,
De-
you know what I mean,
degrading and depressing.
start to low grade and de-escalate her energy towards you, and not really interact with your family. You get in the car, you're leaving me, you're going home, and she got an attitude, but you're like, what the hell I do to her? Like, yo, look, we over here
like,
chilling.
yeah, we
I'm
that's
like,
when it's
"Oh."
time to do a relationship check.
And what she said to you, like, yo, listen, look, I'm not mad with you that I was never family oriented because my family wasn't like that, and
Okay.
I got jealous with
Okay.
you.
Okay.
That's when
So-
I pour more energy into her a little bit.
No.
Okay, please, I'm here.
You have to get an understanding on why her family dynamic wasn't what yours is.
Right.
You understand? Just because, well, okay, so I've been in a situation, crazy. Boom, I was dealing with a broad, right? Her and her mom were not cool. You understand? We started kicking it, doing our thing.
Mm-hmm.
That made her come around to wanting to talk to her mom because she seen that my dynamic
Yeah.
was like, yo, everything I do is with family.
Right.
I'm not gonna do like if I'm with somebody
Yeah.
and we're hanging out, we're kicking it, whatever.
Yeah.
They either family or they considered family. It's
Right.
one or the other.
Right.
There's no wrong. You can go, but then that made her think. But then also later on, that made me be like, nah, this ain't gonna move to where I think it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Because if what I'm doing inspired you to do that, which was cool,
Mm-hmm.
but if it wasn't like this from the rip,
Mm-hmm.
especially with your mama love, nah, that's gotta go.
Well,
Good. DJ, how about you?
It's my,
I have enough family to go around. Then he can join the family, and the family joke might not let him join the family. But hey, I tried. Pack you up.
DJ.
no.
DJ, go ahead. What you finna
It's
say?
like me is kind of different. Mine is kind of a little deeper because I had some issues coming up when like you guys never did, but my shit was a little different. I really don't want to explain it on this episode, but like I said, mine is a little different. So, like I said, I would pour more love into the woman because me knowing where I came from and how I came up.
Mhm.
So that's why I say I'd pour more love into her and to see where she's coming from, see what her understanding is. And I'll actually take her out to dinner just to understand her. Then, me and her build off of that and come up from there.
Okay.
Because like I said, kind of what what you explained is kind of what I went through. So it's kind of like we're on the same page, but not frankly, because my relationship with my family is kind of solid now.
Yeah.
But before it wasn't.
Yeah.
So now I can see where she's coming from. So
Okay.
basically, that's why I'm saying I'll pour a little bit more love into her and more understanding just to get the physical aspect of where she's coming from.
Now, what's the other part of your question?
No,
Hold on. Look, I didn't get your answer.
Yeah, we didn't.
Oh, okay.
Because we both.
Okay.
I love how
So-
this dude says.
He always wants to segue.
Right. You always segue so you don't have to answer nothing.
Well, me in that situation, Lynx, man, yeah,
That's sweet, Marcus.
You know that I've definitely been in a situation like that before. And it's crazy.
That's that Virgo shit.
You know I have.
Oh, you got a couple dollars.
She definitely.
Yeah.
You know.
I got the video.
Man,
This
listen.
is good for the video. I'm glad you wasn't there when I was drunk coming out that basement one day and my boss caught me on camera. I put the key in the door
Mhm.
and I flew all the way back to the tree.
But I got other videos of you trashed.
Yo, on
Hold
my
on.
birthday, sleeping in my Jordan.
They ain't finna,
Yo.
they answer your question, man.
I'm
Let's hear it.
Yeah, I'm happy nobody got up to try to take my shoes off of me.
But see, me, I've been, like I said, I've been in that situation before.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned from that situation,
Okay.
that,
Hold up.
what's up?
Lois said, I had, oh man, I hate when that does.
I had plenty
plenty
relationship with they were jealous of my family and the relationship that we have had, and I just simply tell him,
Seymour.
Oh,
That's not my problem.
But now I've been in a situation like that, and you know, at first I did not, I didn't, know how to handle that, or you know what I mean, like articulate how to go about expressing like concerns about it and talking about it completely, and it just kept getting rougher and rougher, and it kept on, you know what I mean, it kept on bumping heads in the middle of the road about it.
Okay.
And so one time I brought her out with me to an event, and she just got like Jack with my family, and we going back home. We was living together at the time, and I'm just chilling. I'm just laughing. I'm talking about
That's the one with the game.
the one with what?
Are you talking about who I think you're talking about?
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
I know.
But anyway,
It's where my man at right now.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Yeah. But anyway, so we on the way back home.
Yeah.
And we get in the crib, so I do what I usually do. So she's sitting in the room and stuff, and I'm like, all right, look, I'm finna go play ball, blah blah blah. I'll be back later because I have my own routine. So before I left, she just sitting and start crying. I'm like, what happened? What's wrong? I did something. She's like, no, just like
He better get some cancer.
She like, no, you ain't doing nothing wrong. Just that I see how the way you are very family orientated. I see how the way you was your family, and my family was never really like that. Only a certain person in my family's like that. And my mother, my father, they're not really like that. They're not, what I mean, that they don't really pour in and they don't connect with me the way that I see your family connect with you. And I sat down with her. I'm like, yo, listen. Let me explain something to you. Like,
Was her family picked up by ice?
Nah.
Damn.
But
That's
nah, I
crazy.
sat down, talked to her, and I'm like, yo, listen, I come from a big family back where I grew up at, and from a kid all the way up to pretty much an adult, that's the only thing I really had mainly, was like my family, like my cousins was mainly my friends in a way, along with my brothers and sisters, stuff like that. So that's all I know from my natural base.
Right.
But I'm like, yo, look, but at the same time though, you're a part of my family now too, so they see you as family as well. So don't be afraid to join and feel
And
the energy
engage
as well.
with the people, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they look at your family too. And for a little while she tried and she thought she could, and I'm like, all right, cool. But I realized, and I kept seeing it, nah,
It's not gonna work.
it ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
I see the signs, and I can't. And you can tell sort of if a woman in a way, or a person, man or woman, have like real bad family issues.
Yeah.
Because they become more clingy to you.
Yeah.
They want to be up under you. They want to be all clingy, and it's telling
Right.
that they're trying to fill a void that don't need to be filled.
Right.
Just gotta be at peace with some things.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And if you ain't at peace with it, yeah, pack that up.
Yeah.
And to finish with my statement is the reason why I say pour love into them is because where I came up, the guy was a truck driver.
Uh-huh.
And the lady was a stay-at-home mom. But anytime they got together, it was like a whole love sitcom.
Some women only want you around their family or just them.
And some women only want you around for a trophy.
Well, there's nothing wrong with being a trophy
No,
husband.
it's not saying it's like you're
I know what you're saying.
But it's like saying that, their friends are saying, "Oh yeah, you got a great man," and blah blah blah, and then
Mm-hmm.
in the house it's all different. You use a motherfucker and blah blah blah, and then you go out.
It's clear.
It's clear. You was
It's
a great
clear
man.
you've been hurt.
Yeah. Well,
It's
hey,
clear.
and then guess what? I've been healed too.
I got a
Anyway.
question. I got one
And
question.
I'm all with that.
I got one question.
Hold on, my man had a two-parter.
Oh, yeah,
Why
absolutely.
you
Yeah.
keep doing?
I ain't mean that, but
This
Yeah, but
guy.
like I said, I watched Pure Love growing up,
right.
and I seen where the husband and the wife, you know,
Mhm.
once the husband is gone for a week or two and he comes
Yeah.
home, he gets that steak dinner, they sit down, they talk,
Mhm.
go upstairs, you know, they make that noise, you know, where I got the noise from,
Okay.
and go upstairs and make that noise, and then they talk, then he comes down and talks to all five of us. We're not his real children, but he comes down and talks to all five of us, has to sit down and talk to all five of us, and he, every time he took, he made sense.
Okay.
So that's what made me start working at 11 and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. My characteristics are a little different. But now, my second part of the question is, how do you deal with the insecurities in a relationship?
Well, I'm not insecure about anything. I don't believe my woman is either. I could be wrong. She could have some
Well,
insecurities, but I don't.
Let's go from a different realm of perspective.
Let's hear it.
Let's say for hypothetical points and views that you with a whole other person and
I'm not with the person I'm with now. I'm with a whole nother
yeah,
person.
yeah, whole other person, right?
Okay.
And the first 6 months, everything good. But
Mm-hmm.
month 7, 8, the insecurities is showing like some red flags at a Mexican parade, man. How do you handle that?
Well, listen.
The Mexican flag is green, isn't it? Green, white, and something else.
Red.
It's red, white, and green.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It has a bird on it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a China flag. but
The China flag's better, yeah. It's more red.
but yeah, like how do you handle a woman?
This is fun with flags with Sheldon. Cooper.
Say,
How would I handle that?
insecurities? Yeah.
Well, first, okay, so now within that time, we're still getting to know each other. So you're gonna learn about her insecurities and all that.
Correct.
It depends on what the insecurities are.
Correct.
That be the major thing. If she's insecure about like her attitude, because some women can be insecure about that. She can be insecure about like her feet, her hands, her hair, or something. She ain't got no body for real. Like, it depends on what the insecurity is. Now, me, I'm gonna try and make her feel better about it. But I'm not gonna keep doing that and doing that and doing that and doing that.
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna let you know, listen, I like it, so you're perfect. As long as you're perfect in my eyes, skip everybody else. You with me. You with him.
Mm-hmm.
Him.
He.
The Lord of all Lord, Kings of all Kings, okay? Like, that's who you with. So if I'm cool with it, then that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you can't take heed to that, then eventually we gonna have to part them good ways. Let's see.
You got a
Chuck is
comment.
here about thinking the only one to marry him for Candace.
Why is everybody coming for you?
Yo,
Oh no, that's
my
sister.
man, listen.
Mark,
Damn.
what was that second part of the question again?
The insecurities.
Wait, why is both of y'all asking?
What?
Do y'all have Alzheimer's?
No.
Because I feel
Do you
like
need that
both
in
of
a
y'all
sentence?
always doing the same thing.
Do you need that?
No,
You want to hear the question again, and now my man wants to hear the
Oh, I
question
always say
again.
that.
Nah,
I always say
'cause,
that just to say it.
I
That's 'cause y'all
just
old.
want to make sure that the chat get it, so just get to be like, all right.
All right.
Right.
I'm
As
saying-
long as he likes it, who gives a
How
right?
do you deal with insecurities in your relationship?
Well, if I'm dealing with a woman that's insecure, and for instance, if she have like insecurities that's minor, I could, there's something we could talk about that, and we could probably counsel together and see, look, let's overcome this together. You know what I mean?
But why are you counseling with her? When
when it's her insecurity.
she has the problem, not you.
Well, key word. If she's my woman and we in a relationship together, we
Okay.
agreed and committed that we's gonna be exclusive, and your strengths is mine and mine is yours. Where you lack
Okay,
at,
okay.
I'm gonna help you pick up at, and
Okay.
same goes the other way.
Okay.
So yeah. So we definitely gonna counsel together to understand, because nobody's 110% perfect, but at the same time, we could learn each other's flaws and work to understand that even though it may be a flaw, it's still something perfect to me and you, and it's respected.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a spin on that question real quick. So
Hit
What-
the mute button, bruh.
what if you
You don't have the speaker
what if you
Well, they still hear from him?
from here?
Could hear from him.
I believe they can.
I don't think so.
It's just muting the sound coming out of the
yeah,
speakers.
they're gonna definitely hear from you.
Yes, muting the sound because it's giving us feedback.
It's like that vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, my spin on this question is, it's the same question, but I have a third part to it. Now, what if it happened to be love at first sight, right? And you guys got married within the 2 months, but then started noticing the insecurities and the jealousy after 6 months.
Wait, what? Run that back, please. You said
Tell her you
love at first sight. Then you started falling apart at 2 months.
No.
No, listen to him clearly. Go ahead, Mark.
Listen, what if it was love at first sight?
Yes.
You guys got married,
Okay.
and then after 6 months,
Okay.
you start seeing insecurities and jealousy and all of that. What would you do then?
Well, I think you have a year to annul that marriage. I think it's within your first year, you have time to annul that marriage. So what you need to do is annul that, because love at first sight doesn't mean that you're gonna get married. Like, no.
I mean, say if it was both of y'all's choices to get married.
To get married,
Mhm.
then now, okay, so 6 months later, you really don't know them, but 6 months later, 6 months down the line, you start to see the insecurities.
Mhm.
It's either you gonna thug it out
Mhm.
and try to work through it,
Mhm.
or you gonna get that annulment on that marriage. It's one or the other.
Right.
That sounds crazy, but
no, you're right.
that's how it goes.
Okay, what's your take on that?
I agree with Joffrey. It's either we're gonna do this counseling, marriage counseling. What happened?
You're right. I'm 120
percent perfect.
perfect. Then you shouldn't have gotten married so fast. We're too old for love at first sight. We're never too old for love at first sight.
You're never too old for love at first sight.
My opinion on that is I agree with Joffrey. But my thing is, look, I'm big on commitment. So if I get committed to something, I like to see it through. So if I was in a situation like that, I'd be like, listen, we finna do this marriage counseling. We finna find out, cause it seems like I'm not getting nowhere with understanding the why. So we're gonna get some professional help and see they can pull out and break it down for me so I can understand the why. We get this right.
Pull out? Whoa, where were they in?
Pause.
You know what I'm saying? But I got a good question for both of y'all.
I'll do it. Okay, go ahead. My question.
Okay, yeah.
I was gonna move on, but
When
Mhm.
is love not enough?
Wow.
That question again in the chat. That question, I'm finna say it again, chat. Please listen. Please comment and please,
People,
your
pay
best
attention.
to elaborate.
Please.
ladies
Say something.
and gentlemen, we all have experienced love, relationships, and everything. And somewhere in between that relationship, right? Love is not enough.
That's how you end up with a narcissist or a crazy person.
I'm gonna tell you when love is not enough.
So I want to know when love is not
just
love.
looking-
When they
Hold on.
say
So you just looking at someone and fall in love and talking about marriage? That sounds crazy. Candace,
it happens.
sometimes it happens. happens.
It happened.
It's just called life.
Yeah.
Some people do it.
Some people do.
But okay, now the question at hand is, when is love not enough?
Yeah, when is
Wow.
love
I'm
not
gonna,
enough?
I'm gonna tell you when love is not enough.
Talk about it.
When you have a woman, yeah, you've been with this woman for years, blah blah blah. Now y'all have kids, and the only thing they think about is us being together is for the kids. Love is not enough no more.
Okay. Josh,
Now, if we're staying together just for the kids, love is not enough no more.
I agree with that. in some
But
sense.
if you staying together for the kids, then it's not the love of y'all. Y'all just staying together because y'all got kids. That love done exit that
I just said
relationship.
love is not enough if we're not staying together if we're staying together for kids, love is not enough. You have to stay together for the both of y'all and the kids.
True. But sometimes people stay together just for the kids.
And that's
That's true.
when he goes back to one of his questions that he asked is, are you living a real life or a safe life? And that's when it becomes a safe life.
Yeah.
But some people do that.
But I'm not doing it.
But all right, Josh, when is love not enough? In your
Is
opinion.
love not enough?
When is love not enough? I got to spin on it, but I want to hear both of y'all spin. Marcus gave me some of his, pretty much like, hey, look, just because, yeah, we love each other, but we're not in love with each other, and we can't do this because we got kids. with each other.
I feel the DJ.
So,
But when is love not enough?
When the game start playing and you have to question shit, love is not enough no more.
And on that note, I'm going to go ahead to the bathroom because the DJ just answered my question.
What?
Because if the game shifts
Mhm.
and, okay, so when love is not enough,
Yeah.
is if we working towards something, but one is putting in more than the other, and the efforts that I'm making are not being met, or anything that I'm thinking that should be met is not getting met, just because you love me doesn't make it enough for me. Now, some people don't know that answer.
Yeah, but bro, I did that shit for 2 years just to wait for my son to get a certain age
It's people, hold
to
on,
understand what I was doing.
bro. It's people who love,
Abusers.
love shouldn't make you stay with them. I agree with Marcus. Okay, cool.
Well, this is my spin on that. You done elaborating? Josh?
Yeah, nah, you go ahead.
This is my spin on that. This one, love is not enough for me.
Let's hear it.
This one, love is not enough for me. When I'm in my darkest space of mind, and just saying you love me, just saying I'm this, I'm that, and you don't show me through, affection or emotional intelligence that you have the inspiration to lift me up through my darkest time. Because love is only a word, but
It's four letters.
it's one word.
One word, 4 letters.
Yeah, love, right?
Three sometimes.
Love is an
3
action.
sometimes.
Love is an action.
Yes, sir.
You can't tell me you love me, but only sit there from a distance and don't come show me the action of what you mean. I could.
Someone can love you from a distance.
I
my
swear,
boy.
Hold on.
Yeah, I swear to God, yeah.
But love,
Distance love might be better than the love that you're getting close together.
it depends. See,
Y'all have a blessed show.
hold on.
God damn, boy. What is he on tonight?
No. Love is not enough. Love stopped being enough for me when, we got to come together for our financial goal to reach a certain point. When I have a purpose that is so strong and motivates me to a point where your support in me and sacrifice with me means everything. If you're not willing to sacrifice with me and you just too self-centered for yourself, then what the hell does love mean to you or me for real?
Yeah, yeah.
Love means, see, when love is not enough, when you don't want to sacrifice enough with me, just like I'm sacrificing enough with you. Okay? Love becomes not enough when I'm going, like I just said, going through my darkest times, and I don't need no love intimately. I need a love from a friend-based sort of way that we build to where you know how to sit in my face and tell me, yo, listen, I love you and everything, and I'm not going to tell you this all in a nice, kind way. No, I'm not going to be disrespectful, but I'm going to tell you and show you what I really mean by beyond love, not fuck love. That love go to the back burner. I need you to understand as me being your man, you need me to rise above what I'm going through. You need me to understand that I'm bigger than a problem that I'm facing.
Let this nigga not do it.
You need me to understand that and sit in my face telling me like, yo, you messing up. I
True.
need you to be a better person that I know you can be. And I know that you are. Because I believe in you. See, that's when love is not enough, because you can just sit there and tell me you love me, how much you love me, but the truth is,
Hold on.
Could you-
said, I have, and at this point,
after dark
question.
questions.
Candace. Oh, man.
Hold on, wait. Keep finish your shit, Jay.
Love is not enough when, for instance,
Love is not enough if that's all you have.
that plus, love is not enough when, let's be real here, right? We all grown. Hypothetically, you
I'm
cheat,
still a kid at mine.
whatever.
Me
Identify
too.
as a baby.
Me too.
When, for instance,
Let's hear it.
something goes real, for instance, we together and one of us step out. Then,
Are you just, wait, what do you mean? Like, are you talking about the relationship or like us stepping out?
I'm just saying relationship period. You
Oh, relationship. Okay, cool.
when you relationship with somebody and you've been with them for so long,
Mhm.
so many years,
Mm-hmm.
and it happened to me before.
Okay.
I wanted to stay in that relationship because I loved, and I come to realize at a certain point, love wasn't enough.
Now,
Hold on.
okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Hold on.
I had to understand this one major thing.
Okay. What's the one place a woman couldn't touch you, or one thing she couldn't do that instantly turns you on, or that she could do that instantly turns you on?
That bitch can bite me.
Oh gosh. Man. Down, Bert, listen.
Bite me. It's a fucking love story right there.
Bite.
But like I was saying, love is a complex, multiplicated emotion and behavior.
Yeah.
What was that word that you used?
I don't know. He done looked at
My man done said a whole word that it sounded good. It sounded good.
Multiplicated emotion and behavior.
Yeah.
Bruh.
And sometimes it's very complex to understand a person,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes it's more of their affection and their passion that you got to look into.
I got a crazy question.
The intimacy and the commitment
Uh-huh.
is also something that you guys got to work forward to.
Right.
So, with that being said, is
Mm-hmm.
love is complicated,
It is.
and we have to live and learn.
Even, I got one better for you right
Oh,
quick.
wait, time out.
What?
Let me ask my question.
Oh, let me finish and let you ask yours. Okay.
We have to live and learn. Are we really attracted to this person, or are we really just affected by this person?
I got a better question for you. Love becomes not enough when we both see the good, bad, and you see the fucking ugly about me, and I see the ugly about you, and you still choose to choose me, and I choose you. That's
But
what love.
that's when love becomes platonic.
No, that's when love
becomes
shows
real.
you that it's real. Okay, so now
And real and platonic is the same thing.
I have a question. No, it's not. Because
Platonic love is like you love her,
platonic
she
love
loves
is
you,
from a friend.
and y'all love
Right.
each other.
Platonic love is from a friend.
Yeah.
That's not from somebody you're in a relationship. If you in a relationship and they platonically love you, cancel that.
There's still
pack that up.
devotion. There's still devotion between the both of you.
Yeah, but I'm
No.
talking about a different type of love. I'm talking about the love.
Okay,
like
so
that.
listen.
Yeah,
Here's the question.
please.
Is knowing someone to understand them, or to understand someone is to knowing them?
This motherfucker done read a Socrates.
Ask! All I asked a simple question.
No, that is fire though. But that's fire.
Super
But
fire.
knowing someone to understand them is the best.
Right
Because
you where? Candace, go have a good night.
what you say?
None of your damn business. Answer the
Marcus
question.
is arsenal.
Mark is an animal.
It says bite you where. Marcus is an animal. It's like 3 questions going on.
No, but knowing someone to understand them, I think is better than understanding to knowing someone.
Why?
Because when you know someone to understand them,
Mm-hmm.
it gets you in a space where you know exactly how to move with this person.
Okay.
Or it gets you in a space where you know how to acclimate yourself around this person.
Okay.
So basically me knowing someone to understand them rather than understanding to knowing someone. But in a sense, you have to understand somebody to know somebody.
Okay.
So you definitely need to know where somebody comes from to know
Mhm.
where y'all gonna go.
Right.
Okay.
So that's where I get the knowing to understand and knowing and understanding to knowing. That's my rendition on it. And
Okay. Cowboy.
Ma always told me, and
Who said that?
my aunt Angela. She's always telling me many a times. She'll go, Charles, I'm like, yeah. She's like, to know you is to love you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay. What? She's like, if somebody knows you, that means they took their time out to understand you. That means they know how to love you.
There we go.
Preach.
So to know you
Mm-hmm.
is to love you.
All right.
When somebody knows you, that means they took their time out, to understand you and took the time out to learn to love you.
Okay.
Now, DJ, you got some more questions. Come on.
You don't want me to come with it.
Yeah.
Let's
You
keep
want to
going.
make it? Come on, we got some more.
You want me to come with it?
Yeah. Come on with it. Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, all right, here we go then. All right. Now, one of my questions is, how do you capitalize on your relationship?
How do I do that?
How do you capitalize on your relationship? How do you know it's a genuine relationship?
Or how do you know you're getting the best out of that relationship?
Not necessarily saying the best, because you don't know what the best is until you get into this relationship.
Okay, cool. So how do you know it's a genuine relationship?
How do you know it's a genuine relationship? And then it's a 3-part question, so get ready for the
Ah,
other
my boy, listen.
two. Get ready for the other 2.
Let's hear it.
Okay. So how do you capitalize on your relationship, and how do you balance independence and togetherness in this relationship?
Independence.
That means you time and her time.
Okay. So
You
the independence and togetherness. Okay, so when we both working, there's our independence. We're not with each other. Our togetherness is when we together, we together. You understand? We're doing stuff together. We might chill. We might go out and work together. We might do something where it's always just me and her together doing our thing.
All right. I understand your togetherness part, but your independence part is all about you. Working is not to do with independence.
How is it not? We're not together.
You're not independent because you're doing it for the both of y'all. So working has nothing to do with your independence. Y'all bring it together
Oh,
to build.
well, my me time?
Yeah, your me time is independent.
Oh, my me time is all about the wheels. I'm starting to get back into my little gym spin, you know what I mean? I'm trying to keep it consistent, you know. That's mostly my me time. Or I'm on YouTube watching some joint, trying to get us better, get us into a better space, something like that. We cool here. We done.
Okay.
Like, other than that, yeah.
How do you capitalize on that?
How do I capitalize on what? Like my me time?
Your whole. How do you capitalize on your me time, your independence, your togetherness? How do you capitalize on all of that?
Okay. So I capitalize on my me time by focusing on what really I want to do and putting in the most effort and time on it. Now, our together time, I want to make sure that she's willing to do what I want to do, and I'm willing to do what she wants to do. Our relationship, I'm going to capitalize on that because I'm the king, she's the queen. The queen can't go nowhere without the king because that's the most important piece. And as long as you are a good leader, that queen gonna follow that king to the end of the road. There's nothing else that she needs to do. You just gotta set the example. Be a good leader, and people will follow. Where the queen gonna follow you.
Okay. So that's interesting, intriguing. So okay. So
Let me hear it, cowboy.
how do I know if the relationship is genuine? Let's see.
I feel like that's not what my man said.
What you said again?
I said, how do you capitalize on independence or togetherness
Mm-hmm.
in a relationship?
Okay. You had a third part too.
To capitalize on.
Oh, how do you capitalize on independence and togetherness in a relationship? Okay, how I capitalize on all of it is mainly just enjoying the time that I have when I have the moments within them. You know, like, because our life pretty much boils down to, in its all totality with everything that you do, moments. Enjoy the moments you have with your woman when when y'all together. And understanding that you can't take it for granted because anything can change at any given time.
Absolutely.
Enjoying your solitude because that's been the most profound time when you learn new things about yourself. You know, and capitalizing off all that, just understanding that you at peace and you happy with how things is and is going to be, good or bad, and be okay with it because you know what? The moments that was there, that was meant to be enjoyed, meant to be at peace, meant to be indulged, you completely enjoyed it all and appreciated it all in its whole without worrying about what you could and cannot control.
Okay.
That's how I look at it.
Here we go. We got Bianca. When you don't serve a purpose in my life, huh?
Damn. I be coming through with the thunder when you don't serve a purpose in my life. Sheesh.
And what was the question for that?
Sir, you asked a question. One of our faithful viewers answered your
Yeah, but
question.
who don't serve a purpose in your life?
Whoever she dealing with.
Yeah, that's not my problem. I asked the question, and the question got to be answered the proper way.
Hold on.
The question was answered the proper way.
When
You
you
asked
don't
the
serve a
three-
purpose in your life, that's answer a question because
You asked the 3-part question.
That you did.
She answered one part of the question.
Okay, where's the second and third?
Well, let's see if she write more.
Hold on 1 second. We got another comment.
Let's hear it.
V. Chanel said, I agree. And she's talking about when I referred to Aunt Angela and her quotes and everything like that. She said, that's right, Auntie. Sleep in peace, Queen.
It might be the
Yes,
last.
yes. Thank you, Val. Thank you.
Who?
Forever the Queen.
Wait, who?
That was Valerie.
Oh.
Yeah, Valerie. All right, DJ, you got another question.
Yeah. I'm gonna just move on to this.
All right, can I ask a question? Because we getting real serious right now.
Yeah, but it's Women's Appreciation Month coming up, and we need these.
That's next month.
Well, I said coming up. But
Might be
Listen,
away from,
would you eat apple slices out your lady ass?
what? No, this guy's a good question.
well,
No, I asked a question.
Well, hold on. Do I gotta go?
Is apple slices with caramel like? Do you know how they drizzle like the caramel on it?
Oh, damn, you're making this appetizing.
My man,
making this
move on to the-
appetizing. Say
Move on to the next question.
Why?
Answer that.
We've been serious
You
all
ain't
night.
all
Come
in-
on,
you
man.
ain't all
We
these
need a little
You
comic
know these
relief.
avocados and shit out of the
Right.
ass. You know?
No.
Right.
I wouldn't do it.
Right.
Hell no.
Yo, my man, listen.
I mean,
My man been different
Yeah.
since Ice ain't been around.
Right.
They coming.
Nah.
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 I'm just saying, would you eat apple slices out your lady ass with caramel dripping on it?
But the other funny thing is, I don't like apples.
Well,
Now pick a different fruit.
how about them apples?
Well,
Let's
them
get-
apples might be getting there. I'm gonna tell you.
Let's get grapes, whatever fruit you
Hold
like.
on.
Would
But
you
do-
eat it out
do-
to the batuta?
But do you have? You ain't got to go all the way down to that.
What about pear slices? Candace,
Now that's
Get
a
outta
good
here.
slice.
Yeah,
there.
God damn it.
I might take the pears. I might take the
Yeah.
pears
Oh,
with a
man.
little whipped cream coming.
he
in.
said this is a pear.
Man.
But hold on.
What happened?
Let's hear it.
Is she willing to take the pipe afterwards to the same too?
I mean, listen. Sometimes,
Got to go down.
you know.
Alright.
All right, okay, people. Listen, back to more serious stuff. You know. It's getting
Well,
a little
DJ got
crazy
questions.
DJ, let's hear it.
Okay. All right. What is your favorite way to recharge mentally after having a stressful day or a stressful argument with your lady?
I'm doing 100 plus miles an hour. Boof. Everything else is out the
Yo.
window. Everything else is out the window.
Yo, once you speeding, it's
Yo,
all
it's
free
all.
mind. Yo.
That's
I
it.
swear to God, it's
Bruh,
all
because I'm
free
focused
mind.
on what I'm doing.
It's all free mind.
Listen,
I tell
because
you, when I did that 160, I was angry as fuck.
I wasn't angry.
I was angry as fuck. Like, I took it out on the bike. That's why I knew I had to sell the bike, because
Okay.
I would have tried to push it farther.
Yeah,
But-
you took it to its limit.
Yeah, I took it right to the limit. I'm
When
like,
I
yo.
when I was hitting that 200,
But guess what? I'm buying a 750, so I'm gonna try
Cool.
to take that to the limit.
There you go.
Yeah.
listen, when I was hitting that 200, there was a R34, a R32. I'm sorry, a Golf.
Mhm.
He came. I heard him in traffic.
Mhm.
We on 81. We coming from Carlisle.
Mhm.
So I hear the whoosh. As soon as I heard that, I said, "Oh, somebody won't play tonight. This is what I'm looking for."
Yo, and the nighttime is the best. No,
Man.
You know what is the best? 78. Because 78 is like almost always
70?
clear. 78 coming here. Coming here is almost always clear.
76.
76. 76.
76.
76.
I was like 78. Wait a minute.
Yeah, 78. There you go. 78.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
with
clear,
it.
yo.
But
But I don't
no.
play on 78 because there's too many trucks there.
81. I love the trucks. What? The trucks show you where the police are. But listen, we coming through, we doing it. Fam, we start from exit, I want to say, I get on the highway, at the time it was exit 52. So once I hit 57, I hear them cutting up in traffic. So I'm like, all right, cool. He's still cutting up. Eventually, he catches up to me. So I hit the downshift. All you hear is that V10. It's all motor. There's no turbo, nothing. He looks over, he hit the D, and we take off. And I got nothing but foot, floor, and I'm just in it. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just, paddle shifting my life away. But this dude ain't going nowhere. He is there. I'm running a V10, no turbo. He's running a turbo car. He's at my passenger door.
He's pulled up there.
Listen, no, I got more power, but he's at my passenger door.
Up there.
Oh, did he?
Well, once
my man, listen, I heard the booze. That's booze.
Yeah, he's pulled up.
I know. I can see him on the passenger door, but I'm still ahead of him. Just because I can see you, that means your car is not slow. But my man, listen, that was a great time. I love, like, if my lady meet me, I'm gonna jump in my car. Oof. Hate it. Ooh.
That's why I want a bike, bro. That's why I want my bike back, because when I get mad, it's just like 2 wheels. I don't know. You like 4 wheels, but I like 2 wheels.
What? Excuse me, sir.
No,
Don't ever get my 2 wheels confused.
You might like the 4 wheels, but I don't think you ever been as fast as I've been on 2 wheels. 2 wheels?
Champ, listen.
I've been where I tuck low, my spikes on my helmet scrape the side of the fucking.
I ain't never been on it with a helmet. So when I'm on the 2 wheels, I am ghost. I'm blowing through stop. Hello. 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 Sir, move your foot.
Oh shit.
There we go. Okay, so sir, listen. Me and motorcycles. No.
Yeah.
But 2 wheels, I'm ghost. You see me get busy on 2 wheels.
I see you get busy. Yeah, I was chasing on my own dirt bike.
Yeah. 2 wheels, no. 4 wheels, cause it's like.
I like the 754 wheel. I like the 754 wheel Yamaha.
The fastest 4-wheel all-terrain vehicle I've been on was the I think it was a 660 or a 700 Raptor. I was close. A who?
750.
A 750 who?
Banshee.
I didn't know they go that far. I know they go to like 3.
No.
3s.
And how do you think they keep up with motorcycles?
Well, that's because it's modified. Modification is a whole different ball game.
Yeah, they put the motorcycle engine on the.
That's not a Banshee anymore. Let's cut the noise. Just because you got a Banshee frame doesn't mean it's a Banshee. All right, now let's move forward because the cowboy don't understand what's going on.
I do.
He does not like speed. The cowboy will put his little Kia in sport, his 15 horsepower kick in. He like, you ain't even see that 15 horsepower, did you?
No, it's not so much I don't like speed per se. I like a little nice race car, whatever. But I don't really find it fun to do it too much.
Speed is always fun. You're tripping.
I mean, I don't know.
My man, listen, when you got somewhere to be and everybody else is just grandma driving and you start
I ain't gonna show you the 750. I'm definitely buying this shit.
What shit, what it has
to do with women appreciation? You better appreciate that I'm still alive while I'm doing 200 miles an hour.
Mark, go to the next question, bro.
Nobody answered the question though.
Well, they could. I mean,
you didn't answer the question.
What question was that?
How do you?
What would I do if me and my snip she was to get me mad? How would I release and clear my mind? Of course. Me, I'm big on
going to the gym.
I might go to the gym. I might find some naturistic thing to do. I like nature.
What naturistic thing you gonna do? Go to the range.
Go to the range. I get a chance.
You ain't going fishing.
Nope. Don't like it. I think it's so boring.
Pack y'all up. Wait, first of all, why are you packing us up?
What else I like? to
Women's
do?
Appreciation Month is next month.
And sometimes I ain't gonna lie. Lately though, too though, a big piece of mine. I've been like,
Mm-hmm.
I do read a lot. 90 days I read a lot. I read all different types of stuff. I'll read the Bible before I go to bed, probably like 2 or 3 pages. I read a lot of stuff about financials and stuff like that, getting
There you
trades
go.
out too.
Research.
Always be trying like I'm creating some type of
You're gonna be checking on the mind.
uh,
Yo, listen.
Hey, listen. Yo, it's just one book I always wanted to get back. I used to read it in college, but they don't have any no books, so I might have to go to Barnes and Noble to see if I can find it.
What is it?
It's called the name of the book called well, it's about Genghis Khan, but it's called World's Greatest Conqueror. I read it. I read that book.
I can't believe that they feel like he's the world's greatest conqueror when he's not.
How they say, but I mean, of course, it's different opinion, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what- But that book, I read that book. I read it because I had to read it for history, and he had like 4 books, but we had to pick
Mm-hmm.
through the syllabus. I had to go to the bookstore,
There we go.
and one was about Rome and the Olympics and all that, and another one was about Genghis Khan, and I picked Genghis Khan.
Look on
Thriftbooks.com.
thriftbooks.com.
Okay, I definitely am. And I saw the one of Genghis Khan, the way it looked, it just grabbed my attention. And I started reading it. I'm like, yo, this guy was off the wall. But it was so interesting how the way he was off the wall. And so, like, reading is one of my outlets now. Working out, always been. When I get a chance to hit the range, yeah. And sometimes I love
World.
Greatest
I'm the
Conqueror. Shit, I'm the world greatest conqueror. Sometimes when I get a chance to like nature, sometimes I like going to when it's nice and warm out. I like going like naturistic hikes sometimes.
You like going on hikes, but this man will not fish.
No,
That's crazy.
yeah, no, I don't.
People, I broke it down to this man so many ways on how fishing is beneficial.
Well,
It is. Listen, a
Definitely
lot of
not for
people.
me.
Hold on. A lot of people go fishing, not even to fish. They just go because water really calms.
Peace of
Like,
mind, bro.
yo, listen, that is the most relaxed you will ever be.
It's the most
Just
relaxing thing.
hearing the water.
Yes.
Son, you just sitting there. There's no noise. Like
Yeah.
when people fish,
yeah,
there's no noise.
yeah.
You may think that is noise. It's not. We fishing on land. Now, when you move out to the boats and stuff,
Yeah,
it's just peaceful. All you hear is the waves clashing.
I just really think it's the most boringest thing
It's not.
you could do. I would
It's
not
not.
do it. I'm sorry,
Yo.
I don't find no fun in it. It is not exciting to me. I don't really.
Till you get a fish on that line,
I don't eat seafood, so why would I do it?
my man.
Yeah, if you
There's
get a-
people that
Hold on.
fish
You
that
know
don't
a
eat
bunch of
seafood.
essays, they came through the water. You know they eat seafood.
There's a lot of people that hunt that don't eat the food that they hunt,
That's true.
but they do it because it's called the sport.
But it's not. See, the thing is, I hear what you're saying,
Uh-huh.
but I don't care which way you try to chop it up and try to remix it. I still don't believe it's so boring. I will never do it.
I keep trying to get him.
I know. He might be trying, man. If I went down,
I show him. I tell him
Well, I
every
guess-
which way how to do it.
I just think fishing is so.
Sitting on the
boring.
dock at the bay. Yo, Candace.
I think it's the most blackest thing you can ever do.
It is not. I'm telling you, it's like a day at the range, my
I
boy.
don't know.
The fishing, your fishing pole pause is your hammer.
Uh-huh.
Your bait is your bullets. The fish is the target. There's no different. Don't read what Candace said. Leave her alone. Pat Candace.
Bianca said something. Bianca said,
Just because you know someone doesn't mean you know them. So understand to
understand to know.
yes.
Well, you're gonna have to elaborate that. And who's someone that fucked your life up?
Oh.
I don't eat seafood and like fish.
Why the fuck am I telling
Like
She said I don't eat seafood, and
fishing.
Chuck, come down here and go fishing with.
Me
and
and nephew.
Where do you see me at?
You say nephew.
Where do you see me at? First of all, I'm not.
Well, I just elaborate. Through that in there.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yo,
Yo,
I'm asking
fishing
you a
down
question.
there got to
What
be
would you
good.
rather? Forget names or faces forever?
I'd rather forget names.
I'd rather forget how the way you look.
I'd rather forget names because I already forget names.
Yo, me
A
and you,
face,
bro,
like
bro,
if I know
bro.
your face, like I know you. Like, prime example, I'm at my son thing, you know what I mean? I see this dude, like I know him, you understand? I can picture his face and know him. I don't remember his name. It's been eons since I seen him.
All right.
And I'm sitting there like, damn, I know this dude. Later on, I started thinking, then I started talking to my boys, and they're like, yo, that was da-da-da-da. I'm like, where? I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Wow. So I'd rather forget names instead of faces.
I got a question out of the Woolverse. and I'm
Let's
gonna go
hear
back
it.
Yeah, hold on,
I'm
hold
gonna throw
on.
back to the DJ, but I want to let the DJ go first, though.
I'm gonna just ask y'all this last question, and I'm
Fit
done
it,
for the day. Y'all got questions.
No.
Oh, okay. Did I ask this question before? How do you handle criticism?
No,
No, you didn't.
you didn't answer
Okay.
live. Go ahead. Say it.
How do you handle criticism?
First of all,
Now, this is a two-part question.
hey, yo, my man, listen, you got
This is a
2, 4,
two-part question.
8.
It's inside your relationship and outside your relationship.
Okay, so inside my
Outside your
relationship,
relationship, let me explain. Outside your relationship could happen anywhere, your workplace,
Yeah.
and anywhere.
okay, cool. Inside my relationship, my lady's sarcastic. My sarcasm comes from her, so our sarcastic battles is a stalemate. Boof. Outside, they ain't nothing happening. You ain't about to criticize nothing that's going on here. Only thing you gonna do is catch a L. So your best bet is just mind your business, do whatever you was doing, and have a blessed day.
Even.
That's it. Blessed day, blessed evening, however you was. That's what your best bet is. If it's constructive criticism, I can listen and think about it.
Okay,
For sure.
I can agree with that. I can agree
I-
with that.
I
'Cause if it
can't
makes-
just ask you your name again. Names?
But
Okay.
But if me personally, constructive criticism,
Uh-huh.
I can deal with.
Yes.
Because say if I'm doing something,
Wrong.
no, not wrong, but say if I'm doing something
Uh-huh.
and you know a better way or a faster way to do it, and you that's constructive criticism.
But you could also be doing something wrong.
yeah,
Because if they know a better way to do it, then obviously you're doing something wrong.
no,
Huh?
I'm not doing it wrong. I'm doing it slower than they would do. So that means they can do it faster.
It's still wrong.
It's not wrong. Like I was putting down a floor.
Okay.
I was putting down a floor,
Okay.
and a guy showed me a faster way to do it with another tool.
Okay.
With another tool that was way faster,
Than what you
I
was
was
doing.
doing it with. So it wasn't
So in
necessary.
other words,
It wasn't necessarily saying wrong because the floor went together the same way.
right. But in other words, he didn't say that you was doing it wrong.
No, he said I
But-
could speed up the process by doing it this way. That's not doing
It's
it
not
wrong.
doing. Okay. Okay, but
I get what you're saying, like if you're doing something wrong, but it's not really doing it wrong. He's just showing you another way of doing it or a quicker way of doing it.
But if I show you another way of doing something, or more efficient way, or any other type of way, that means in my eyes
Mhm.
that you were doing it wrong.
No.
Right.
Because honestly, I was doing it by the way I was taught.
how to do it.
Yes.
Yes.
How to do it. And
But
the way
in-
I read the directions
Okay.
on how to do it.
But in his eyes,
In his eyes,
he had to show
he
you
showed me a tool that you can put this shit together in 30 minutes
versus your 3 hours.
instead of 45.
Okay. So it's still like you. It's still like you was doing it wrong.
In
his eyes,
in his
you
eyes,
were doing it
I
wrong.
wasn't doing it his way.
Right. And if you're not
So
doing
that-
it somebody else's way,
That's
it's
not
what?
wrong. That's not wrong.
Sir, if you're not.
My way, just because I learned it my way,
Uh-huh.
is never wrong.
Just because you learned it your way is never wrong, right?
If it was wrong,
Uh-huh.
I would have never got the job.
Or just probably just you're not doing to the other person's liking. That's more.
If you're not doing something
No,
to
it was,
someone's
it was,
liking,
it was the
that means
speed.
it's wrong.
It was
No,
the
it's
speed.
not wrong.
The
Because
speed.
he showed
Oh.
me how to speed up
Yes.
and do 2
Yeah.
floors in
Yes.
the space of 3 hours.
Okay.
And then doing 1 floor
In the space of
45 minutes.
Right.
Because everybody got different techniques. So just because my
Yes, yes,
just
yes.
because- yeah.
Your technique, but
Yeah.
just because your technique would be what? What would it be considered?
What you mean?
What would your technique be considered? If I show you,
It definitely wouldn't
It don't be
considered
wrong. It won't be wrong.
how would it be considered wrong?
Because
Think
it's
about it
your
like this.
technique.
If
It's
you
your
and
you have a
somebody,
way of doing it, and if you went to another job and did that the same way, and a person didn't know what the fuck they were doing, they wouldn't tell you were wrong.
or look at it like this.
But if a person knows,
If a person knows, that will be constructive criticism to help
Uh-huh.
you move along faster.
For instance,
hold on.
what's that?
That's your name.
He showed you a
He
faster
showed
way.
you a faster way.
That's it.
Uh,
Nah.
so, I don't know. Everybody take constructive
No, 'cause you gotta look at it like this,
criticism
though.
wrong.
No, you gotta look at it like this though.
Uh-huh.
If you and somebody trained in the same field, went to the same program, and
Okay.
y'all learned from the same base,
Okay.
but
Bam.
later on the line, down the line, y'all learn different techniques and how the way y'all want to do it. But y'all still go back to the same
Time out.
same
Now,
base.
Listen.
But you learn
listen
the
to
different
what you're
techniques from me.
saying.
Doesn't mean when we go back to the basics,
But
your
if he
technique
learns
is
a
different
different
from mine.
technique to move faster,
If
and
I
he
learned
tells
a
you,
different, that
and he
means
tells
we
you-
didn't learn the same, bro.
no,
You
you
did,
did, you did.
You just learned
But
different
as you
techniques.
going along, there's small
mean?
things
Time
that
out.
come out all the
Yeah.
time.
Time out.
That's
Time out.
fact.
Time out. Listen to what you're saying.
I am.
You said we both went to the same spot to
Right,
learn,
right.
correct?
Right.
If I learn something different from you, we're not learning
No.
the same.
No,
you're
you
not
said
listening.
after you carry
No.
on and go to
If we
somewhere
both
else.
learn the same base, but with experience and time, we figured out different techniques from the same base we both learned.
That's not what you said.
Yeah,
I
but
definitely-
that's
I definitely why I said that.
But I
Definitely
hear
said
what
that.
I hear why he's at the rebuttal because you said from the same base. No,
He was
Right.
doing it right. He just helped him speed it
speed
up.
it up. That's it.
No, that's not constructive criticism.
That is constructive.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yo, bro,
No, it's
I
not.
was hanging sheetrock.
When you're
I was
doing
thinking
something
sheetrock.
wrong and someone shows you the right way to do it and you
No.
do not argue with them, that's
Bro,
constructive
They're not showing-
criticism.
Okay, hold on. Okay,
Mhm.
I had somebody that tried to show me some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even know what the fuck they talking about, and they a fucking landlord. And they
Okay,
didn't even
but
know what the fuck they talking about.
he
And guess
was
what?
wrong.
And guess what?
Uh-huh.
No, he was right.
Oh, so he was right,
He was right, but,
But you
my
just-
way was faster.
but you just said he didn't know what he was doing. I'm
He was right.
confused.
No, no. He didn't know what he was talking about because he's not a teacher in that field. But
But he
you know
was
what?
right.
When I looked at it, it was only what he was saying was what he read off the fucking box.
I'm
Oh, he read
confused.
it.
And what I was saying is what the tool that I had made it go faster.
Okay.
Bianca brought that back up the question: when is love not enough? Bianca,
Oh, okay. So,
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
That sounds good.
well, but okay. So everybody has a different thing of constructive
Yeah.
criticism.
it goes. Constructive criticism is
The-
very versatile.
But
Yeah.
I just said, how do you deal with it?
It's simple. If for instance, right,
I take it or leave it.
I'll take it. Cause sometimes, you know,
I do.
just because I have a keen knowledge of whatever I may be doing, doesn't mean that I cannot get some sort of provision or correction for somebody
And
else.
that's exactly what I'm saying.
I don't know. 'Cause
Like
if
if
you're
no.
not about to criticize me doing 200 miles an hour, you're not
Well,
about to
hold
tell me
on.
nothing I can do better to do.
Hold on. When I learned this shit,
Uh
the tool wasn't out.
huh. Okay.
So when he told me they just came out with this tool, I would have bought this shit for fucking $23 at Lowe's.
Okay.
And believe it or not, a crackhead showed me.
Listen, just because he's a crackhead doesn't mean that in his past life he had that
was-
job.
He's smart as shit though. But believe it
Yeah.
or not, he showed me this shit and he was like, yo, let's get this.
And
Yo,
yeah.
that shit went together so quick. I was putting floors together. I did 2 floors in the space of 3 hours.
Nothing wrong with that.
Bianca, I got the answer for you. When love ain't enough, when the bullshit outweighs the good shit. When the bullshit is too much, then love ain't enough.
Well, wait a minute now. Wait a minute now.
There you go.
Because what if the good outweighs the bullshit?
I just clearly said, if the
Right.
bullshit outweighs the good, then love is not enough. But if the good outweighs the bullshit, then, you know, love could be considered and balance it out. Because you got more good in you than bad, within you.
Look,
know?
love ain't enough for you. I had to take that boot off.
Alright, hold on. Hold on. I got
Yeah.
matter of fact,
Let's hear it.
I got a question that I think you ripped, but you ain't asked yet.
Hold on. I got a question too.
Go ahead, please.
Bruh.
Alright.
Y'all killing me right now.
No, but this question is like really probably gonna leave us on the jaw.
My boy ain't playing no music. Okay.
Nah. I told you. If the conversation is lit, we
Let's
keep going.
go. What's the question, my boy?
But my question is, should freedom of speech have limits?
I was finna go there. Go ahead. Should freedom of speech have limits, y'all? Let's talk about it. Should freedom of speech have limits? It is limited to it. It's not unlimited. It's number one.
Right now, it's not unlimited, but do you think it should have limits?
No.
Because I think you should say what you need to say, stand behind what you need to say, realize what you said,
Okay.
and stand on it.
So that
Toes
means
down.
you believe it should. Then you believe it should have no limits.
I just said that.
Yeah. No. Freedom of speech shouldn't be limited because in other countries they don't really have a such thing in some
They don't have a such thing as
freedom of
period.
speech. In some countries they don't. You know what I mean? They don't really. You can't sit there and go live on social media and bash your president or your prime minister. But at the same time, and the comment says, we can't say, you can say what you want, but it may have consequences. And that's with any sort of freedom. All freedoms have consequences. You know? How the way you utilize it. If you utilize your freedom in a certain way, that could be very badly consequential towards you,
Okay.
then it could be bad. But
You can say what you want, but it may have consequences.
Should
But
freedom,
I'm thinking,
should freedom of speech have limits? No.
no. Because I think if you say what you want and say what you mean, and you stand 10 toes behind it, guess what?
But
You got to be ready for them consequences and everything.
then it's not really freedom.
It's not really freedom. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, freedom of speech, especially here, means more of like freedom to protest, freedom to, you know what I mean?
Freedom of speech is self-explanatory. It's just speech.
Speech and freedom of protest, freedom of expression, religion, you know? You can say what you want.
Religion be like gray areas, fam.
Sometimes, but now you could express your religious. Man, listen, what the people?
Yes, because you are not about to see a Muslim rally.
Yeah, and between
let's stop
between
again.
us,
You
Okay.
are not about to see a Muslim rally.
Probably not.
How should the freedom
That's
of
a
speech
religion.
Yeah, but they had the freedom to do it.
Eh?
be? Okay.
They had freedom. They had freedom to do it. No, you didn't. They had freedom to do it.
Mhm.
Two-part question.
Let's hear it.
What are the proper limits to freedom of speech?
What are the Huda?
What are the proper limits to freedom of
For
speech?
instance, somebody can't call you and say,
Hey,
listen,
Fatima.
I'm going to kill you on this day, and this is X, Y, and Z, and you better not go outside tomorrow, that day, and that time. And for instance, that person that got called with that threatening message, call the police and tell them, hey, look, this person called me. I know his name and everything, and he left me a very threatening message.
That is a crazy analogy.
But it's a fact. It can happen. If people got arrested for doing that, that's called terroristic threats.
Yeah.
Terroristic threats is not you leaving your name.
How
Terroristic
did you make an
threats
example?
is you being someone, mostly immigrants, hear me out.
Go ahead.
Mostly immigrants or somebody on a green card, and you threaten a United States citizen. This is how my son got packed up. His green card was done. He was down in Georgia. He arguing with his bro. He said what he said. They charged him with that and terroristic threats. They packed him up. They shipped him back to his homeland.
Okay.
For sure they did.
Yeah.
Now, here,
Do you count this as a terrorist threat? You out at the liquor store, right?
mm-hmm,
Y'all leaving.
mm-hmm,
Go to your car,
mm-hmm.
and as you go into your car or walking out the door, for say you and somebody bumped into each other, and you like, yo, bro, excuse me? And he turn around and say to you, man, go home before I beat the fuck out. I'll whoop your ass right now. But I swear to God, I'll do this and that and third to you.
Did my liquor hit the floor?
No, hold on, wait, wait.
Shit.
No, I'm just saying, just give an example, right? He say all that to you, right?
Uh-huh.
Cops come and say, for instance, somebody heard him say all this stuff to you, and they say to the guy, yo, look, I heard you say this. You're caught.
Okay.
What would they try to hit him with?
I don't know.
Terrorist threats.
Right.
I don't know.
That is.
I don't think it's terroristic threats.
I don't know because
I think that'll be more of a hate crime than a terroristic
Hate.
threat. It is a hate crime
No,
because
it's
you're hating on one individual
No.
from a certain country.
No,
It's a
wait,
hate-
I ain't say no
No,
about
no,
country.
he said that about
country. Hate crime more.
You said go back to where you come from.
hate
No,
crime
no.
only goes towards
Gay people.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, my definition of freedom of speech is as long as you don't incriminate a person or defamate their character.
Then
Then
it's not
you're-
freedom of speech.
Hold on.
No, you cannot do defamation of
Oh,
character.
there we go.
You cannot do defamation of character because that is not freedom of speech.
Hold on. She says you have the freedom to say what you want. If you're talking sideways, you have the freedom to get your ass whipped too. For sure. Listen.
But like I said, the limitations of freedom of speech are based on time and manner.
Yes.
Regardless of the point of the view,
Uh-huh.
there are restrictions that balance other rights. For example, speech significantly disrupts the school environment or infringes on the rights of others that may prohibit by schools. Limitations are necessary for freedom of speech. But like I said, as long as you don't defamate a person in character, and as long as you don't incriminate yourself.
But defamation of character and freedom of speech is two different things.
No, defamation of character is lying on a person.
And that has
Just
nothing to do with the
because
freedom
they're
of
a certain
speech.
Just because they're a certain race.
No, that doesn't mean they're a certain race. Because the same race,
part
can
of the
have.
alphabet that we don't even use.
No, that has nothing to do with it. Just defamation of character is just. I can sit here and be like, yo, well, the DJ ain't shit. You a piece of shit.
Man, I'm
You're
gonna tell you
nothing.
right now, all these
I'm
women tell me the
defamating
same
your
shit.
character.
I'm a piece of shit. Guess what?
And they're
I
defamating your
drawers,
character.
did not.
but they still defamate your character because
Guess what?
why? They're not speaking highly of you.
Yeah, well, and guess what? I don't
What?
need that many people to speak highly of me because criticism is a motherfucker.
Right? What's going on over there, champ? We started. That's what I'm saying. TikTok is sensitive, and we about to pack TikTok up. Get up off of it. The two.
Restrictions must be based on a significant public interest,
Yeah.
which could range from the public safety to protection of the rights of others. The government must avoid excessive restrictions that go beyond the needed to accomplish the proven public good or avoid harming the rights of others. That's why freedom of speech should be restricted. But I really think it shouldn't be restricted because you need to say what you need to say and stand behind it. And if you get your ass whooped or whoop some ass behind it, it was a freedom of speech.
It goes both ways. Freedom of speech should be restricted. You want to know why?
No.
I'm about to tell you why. Hold on. Hold on. Because if a white man walk up right now and be like, you fucking nigger, what are you going to do? Exactly. It's freedom. Hold on
Because I
now.
got white friends too.
Dude.
I got white friends. But it
I got white
depends on if it's the or the
No, ain't no
It's
such
the A.
thing. It's no
A.
such thing as
Nah,
it
you're right,
depends
bro. You're
on
right, bro, 'cause
the
it-
ER or the
No,
A.
it doesn't
No.
matter. It doesn't matter.
They didn't say when they was shipping
I'm
us
sorry,
over
I'm
here,
going straight to
listen,
jail.
we gonna put this ER here and this A over there.
Yeah,
No, you're a nigger.
We're gonna put this A at the beginning. The ER in
Right?
the
No,
middle.
they don't care about none of that. But if somebody calls you outside of your name, just like with the gay community, somebody calls them or disrespect them outside of their name, what happens?
Well,
You
they-
gotta end up
they got more rights
apologizing.
than- They got more rights than the average human, though.
Who?
The Johnny BQT and
The gay community?
yeah.
I mean, listen, you gotta think. Half of the people that's up there is a part of that.
Now them Epstein files is lit. Yo, Hillary Clinton was talking on them shit the other day, and I was like, oh shit. She was like, everybody should.
Hold on.
testify.
Did y'all know that James Brown was the first black person to buy a private jet?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
She
My
likes to
ADD
segue like
is
Chuck.
kicking in, and I need to tell somebody that Candace, pack you up for mine.
Okay, allowing us to express our thoughts, challenge the government, and advocate for a change. But it is absolutely,
What are you watching over here?
it's absolutely not an absolute right.
What happened?
It comes with limits, particular when it comes to
We need to pack
speech.
TikTok up.
It indicates
I love to have.
violence, makes threats, and obscene or defames others.
Huh?
Now I have to read that whole shit again, don't I?
Sir.
One of the most powerful tools in democracy is freedom of speech.
That's not true.
Actually, it is.
It's definitely not. Because
Allowing us I'm giving you the definition. Allowing us to express our thoughts,
Uh-huh.
challenge the government, and advocate for change. But it is not an absolute right. It comes with limits, particularly when it comes to speech
And-
that indicates
Uh-huh.
violence,
Uh-huh.
makes threats,
Uh-huh.
and obscene or defames others.
Okay, but you said a democracy.
That's different.
Russia is a democracy, correct?
The First Amendment, baby.
Is Russia a
But
democracy?
it's the First
Correct, right?
No,
It's not?
no.
Vladimir tells the people what they can do.
He's a dictator, yeah.
Vladimir tells the people what they can do,
What they can watch.
what they can watch,
Right.
all that, correct?
But hold
Not
on.
democracy.
I have another question to
What about the president of Honduras that we
Same
decided to
thing.
kidnap?
Same thing.
That's not a democracy.
Same thing. Yes,
Uh-huh.
it is.
His country is not. Their countries are not founded. Well, those countries just named Russia definitely don't have no real democracy. You know what I mean? So they don't really have that much of
that
us
should do
minutes,
better
right,
for
like
you.
we do here.
What
You know what I
happened?
mean? Honduras, you said?
Yes.
Don't know 110%, so I ain't gonna sit there and talk out.
Honduras is definitely
I don't know.
modeled after the U.S. I just watched a
All right,
documentary
so-
earlier about that.
Okay. What do you
And
guys
then they
think
kidnapped
about?
the president.
What do you
of
think about?
Honduras.
What do
You
you
know
think?
the reason why they didn't go to war?
Oh, why is that?
Because it has United States. It has United States laws in Honduras. That's the
Some.
reason why they didn't go. No, they have it all.
All
I
right.
don't know.
I'm gonna send you the joint just so you can see this.
Okay. All right. We're gonna segue into something else.
Hold on,
Let's
but,
hear it.
When they answer that question, do I believe freedom of
That's a
speech should have
dictatorship.
limits? No. I don't think freedom. Every right
Shouldn't have limits.
every right that we have over here is not unlimited. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There are some limits in some sort of way within them. It's just that they generally are respected from an American point of view. If it's just stay within that realm of the right being exercised,
No,
not
Americans.
abused.
Americans just know the gray area to use everything.
Probably
Okay.
some.
Okay.
No, all of them do.
Now I know our time is limited, so
Yeah, we got 5 more minutes.
even
y'all.
if we're gonna leave this on a cliffhanger,
No, we got more than 5 minutes. Sorry,
If we're gonna leave this on a cliffhanger,
we are.
hate speech versus freedom of speech.
What do you mean?
Yeah, please elaborate.
Hate speech
Is
as
when
if
you
you hate nations or coalitions or.
hate speech is when you
Nah, I'm just saying.
try to
With whatever you disagree on, do you think it's better to put a hate speech or your freedom of speech there?
your freedom of speech, because hate
Freedom.
speech can get you canceled on a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
Hate speech, hate speech will
Hate
have
speech
you.
can get you canceled in life.
Not,
Hate speech
not
is-
necessarily, because
Hate
there's a
speech
lot of
is
people. There's a lot of people that preach hate speech and didn't get canceled in life. It depends on how you speak it
Well, that's true. You got
and what you speak. There's a lot of people that do it. There's a lot of people that go against the gay community. There's a lot of people that's not for it. Did they get canceled? No.
No, some
They express their opinion, but they know how to do
do
it.
it. Yeah.
You understand? It's all on what you do and knowing what you do and what areas to play in that gray line.
What sort of respectable way you could do it?
Right.
That's it. All right, hold up. You got another question?
Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go to this, and this is probably gonna be our cliffhanger for the night.
Let's hear it.
And I really have one or two questions to ask, but I'm gonna just leave this one here.
No, I got cliffhanger, but go ahead.
Ooh, I got
Oh,
a
all right.
cliffhanger.
Well,
No, I
let
just
y'all leave the
first.
question.
All right, I leave.
No, because my
Yeah,
question's
yeah,
gonna spark a
Oh,
debate.
okay. So say that for the next one.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, the cliffhanger we're gonna leave it on tonight, y'all. But we're gonna start up. We're gonna leave it on cliffhanger, and I want y'all to leave some comments because I don't see. if you-
Let's hear this.
All right. Are you holding grudges
It's
that?
canceled, Charlie Kirk. It canceled Charlie Kirk. Huh? Hello.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
The freedom of speech,
Yeah.
cancel Charlie.
That's not what canceled Charlie Kirk. The Epstein files canceled Charlie Kirk. But let's keep going.
Yeah, but anyway,
It didn't cancel Bill Clinton. It didn't cancel everybody else.
well, at that time they was bringing up too much around Bill Clinton.
My man, you gotta think a former president versus somebody who just
Look.
speaks.
Hold on, I might be canceled today.
Well, all right, y'all, we finna
Let's go.
leave y'all with the question of the night.
Let's hear it.
The question of the night is: are you holding grudges that wouldn't matter in the end?
Wow. Yo, listen, that's a great question because there's a lot of people that we will see on Friday and finish that. Y'all have a blessed evening. Welcome to At This Point podcast with your boy Jaffe.
You know it's Cowboy Chuck.
And DJ Black Sound.
People, we out of here.